Hey everybody, welcome to Board Game Informant.
Hey everyone, I'm Johnny.
I'm Eric.
I'm Mike.
I'm Pete.
Right, so today we're gonna play. Actually, we're just kicking off a full day of streaming. So we are gonna start with Food Chain Magnate, and we're playing 1889.
We don't have the box. It's
yeah.
Food
It's
Chain
because I
Magnate.
used the lid instead of the bottom. All right, so Food Chain Magnate by Splatter.
Splatter Spellin.
And then we're going to be doing 1889 at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And Eric will be teaching that. We'll have 5 players for that. And then we will finish off the evening with Root, with one of the Riverfolk expansion characters.
We can hear. We have audio.
We do have audio. All right, good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had a little bit of a technical snafu on the last stream.
Hey Morris. What's up?
So, one thing I do have to do is get that face cam not on autofocus.
Morris will be joining us for 1889 later.
So I apologize. Give me 1 second, guys.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, so let's auto.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. All right. Had the face cam on autofocus. Sorry, guys. All right. So couple things that just wanted to mention. If you are tuning in not for the first time and you watched Inish, you may notice a slightly lower video quality. We had some overheating, what we think are overheating issues with the laptop, so I've stopped recording in 4K and downscaling, so we're just recording in native 1080. Still should look pretty good, especially if you're on a small screen or your phone or something. So we've also added some cooling, and we're now wired in, so hopefully everything goes smoothly today.
Hopefully the stream does not go down in the middle of it.
And speaking of technical snafus and upgrades, we just launched our Patreon campaign yesterday. We have 2 patrons. I'd like to shout out Randy Wyatt, who is patron number 1.
Patron 0.
Patron 0.
Like patient 0? Guy?
Oh, patient 0.
That's a joke.
Right. And then
It's a bad joke.
Maddie, Luxury Playstyle, who sponsors the Meek Informant. And want to thank both of them.
The Meek Informant being our sister channel for Legends of the Five Rings. We kind of do both Board Game Informant, Meek Informant. So if you haven't played that game, check it out. It's awesome.
Yes, it is awesome. And, if you like what you see, please consider backing us. Our initial goal is to get 25 patrons just to guarantee that we can keep up with operating costs and keep making content for
I
you.
am posting the link to the patron in the chat.
All right, great. And that was the other note is we have the live chat feature up, so I don't have the feature on screen. Comment if you would prefer us to put chat overlay, and we'll look into doing that. I didn't do it for this game just because screen real estate was scarce. So let us know if you like it with just the live chat. If you're watching after the fact, when you go full screen, if you enable live chat, you'll see the chat come up over the video. So, all right. I think we're ready to start teaching and playing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Do this.
Morris says, thematically appropriate. I'm at the beach right now instead of playing. That's awesome.
Nice. All right. So what are we looking at here? So
Food Chain Magnate. It's beautiful.
So in Food Chain Magnate, I'm going to turn off the face cam while I do the teach.
Okay. No distractions.
Yeah, and we'll turn it back on when I'm done. All right, so in Food Chain Magnate, we are all CEOs running new fast food chains, hence the title. So our jobs are to build our businesses up, hire employees, market food and drinks to create demand, and then deliver that food by, in general, just out-competing the rest of your fast food chain competitors. So we have the Golden Duck Diner, which will be me, Johnny, and we have Eric as Gluttony Inc. Burgers.
What do I got over here? I got fried grease and dunku. Oh, right.
Fried geese. Yes, geese.
Yeah.
And Donkey, right?
And donkey.
Either way. I like fried food, so that's good.
What is this, Zango Blues?
Yep.
Nice.
So those are our companies. We'll actually do setup after I go through teaching, but we'll each start with one restaurant on the board, and we may have multiple. I'll go over the placement rules and everything when we get to that point. So how do I win? the goal is to have the most money at the end of the game. So we have a bank in the middle of the table. It starts with $50 per player. So in a 4-player game, $200. And when the bank breaks, that means the bank runs out of money. So this game ends when the bank breaks twice.
So this is the bank, right?
Yes. So that is the bank.
We have extra change, poker chips for making change, but this represents the timer of the game.
Right. And we will have, we will refill the bank after the first time it breaks. So there are these cards down here that are your reserve cards. You have a 100, a 200, and a 300. At the very beginning of the game, the first thing that we're going to do after setup is to each secretly pick one and place it in a pile. When this bank breaks, we're going to create a new bank with the total of all 4 of our reserve cards. You'll also notice at the bottom of the reserve card, there are a number of slots for how many employees can work for your CEO. So initially, we can have 3 people working under your CEO. And I'll explain a little bit more about how the corporate structure works. After the bank breaks for the first time, whichever card appears the most is going to determine how many slots. So if 3 out of 4 people pick 100, we're each going to only have to have the ability to have 2 people working under the CEO. And so on and so forth for the others. I will have to double check what happens in the case of a tie.
I think it's the biggest.
Is it the biggest? Okay.
Yeah, I'll check.
So Eric will check that one. It was one thing I didn't consider when I was writing my notes.
One other note is that the face down pile that we are going to put aside, we won't know it until the bank breaks, then we flip
Right.
it. It's a secret for the first half of the game.
And so it can affect your strategy, because there are long-term and short-term strategies in the game. So if you know that you're picking a 100, you know that you want to go for a short-term strategy. And if I'm going long-term the whole time and 3 out of 4 people picked 100, well, when the second bank comes out and there's only $600 in it, okay. I'm going to be at a disadvantage because the rest of you were going for short-term strategies knowing that there was going to be less money in the game overall. So that's how the bank works. That's how the game ends when the bank breaks for the second time. So how do we make money in this game? So we're going to make money.
Sorry. If 2 types of reserve cards occur equally often, the highest number determines the slots.
Okay.
Yeah. So it goes to the higher.
Yep. So how do we make money? Well, we're going to make money by selling food to all these houses in the neighborhood. So in order to sell food, we're going to have to create demand. And I'll get to marketing campaigns and how demand is created. But the way that you earn money in this is by creating demand through marketing campaigns. And that will be designated by, if you can hand me one of those, any token.
These tokens are
Yep.
Stuff, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So and can you give me one of each of the other ones?
Yep.
So whenever we do create demand through marketing campaign, we'll place the tokens on the houses. There could be 1 or more tokens or none on any of these houses at any point in the game. So that shows that we've effectively marketed to create demand at those locations. And if a restaurant has the food available to deliver and has the lowest combined distance and cost of food, then they will deliver food to that location and get paid. It's usually $10 per item, but there are ways to affect that. You can implement discounts in order to be more likely to be the one to be able to deliver. So distance. Oh, you also have to be connected from the entrance of a restaurant to a house by the road. You have to physically be able to get the food there.
The entrance being this little
that
marker in the corner of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And then physically connected, trace a line to the house that wants pizza and beer, in this case.
Right.
And then this house, Johnny, in this case, would have to actually have a cook that's making pizza and have beer to sell.
Yeah, and I'll go over some of the initial employees that we can start with. But assuming that we've created demand, the demand exists, and we have the food, and we're able to deliver, how do we calculate which restaurant gets to deliver? Well, it's going to be based on distance and price. So assuming that there's no discounts, the prices are all set at $10. So distance is calculated by each time you cross a border from one tile into another. So if I'm trying to deliver pizza to house number 4, I am 1 away because I cross one tile to get there. If Eric is trying to deliver to the same house, he crosses 1, 2.
No. 1, 2.
Oh, that's
3,
right.
4,
that's a
5,
bridge, right?
6.
Yep.
This
So there's a
is-
bridge. Good call.
Okay.
So there's a bridge there. Now, if that bridge wasn't there, he'd be 1, 2. If that was just a 4-way intersection like that one, but since there's a bridge, he does have to go all the way around.
If I was here, say.
Yep. So if he was there, that would be 1, 2 away.
Right.
And the first example, yeah, he would go all the way around for 5. So there's no way he's going to end up delivering there unless he has massive discounts.
These people are lazy, so they'll just drive
Yeah.
to the closest restaurant.
So let's say that let's say we were both 1 away. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you're on this side of the map versus this side. That's equivalent.
Right. So let's say we're both 1 away. If I have a discount on my items, which I'll talk about how you can implement later, then I would count 1 distance plus $9 for the items. So I would have 10, whereas Eric, if he doesn't have a discount, is 1 away plus $10 per item, so he's at 11. So I would get to fulfill the demand of that house. They're looking for the closest restaurant with the best deals.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how food gets delivered. So let's talk about how the phases of the game and how we actually play. So the first thing that we do is restructuring. So assuming that we have employees, which at the beginning of the game, the only employee that you have is your CEO. So the first turn is going to be a little bit different, but I'm going to do the example as if we've gone through a couple turns. So you were going to take up all your employees. Can you just give me a couple marketing trainee and a kitchen trainee or something?
The recruiting girl, trainee, and your kitchen trainee.
So let's say I've got these five cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
The restructuring phase, you take all your cards in hand. They're secret. Players know what you've recruited, but if they don't have a great memory, they won't know.
You can leave your CEO down.
So you always have to play your CEO, and then you can play as many employees as you have spots underneath executives. So if my only executive is my CEO, I can only place 3 people. But let's say I have this management trainee now. He takes 1 slot from the CEO, but he has 2 slots himself, so I can play 4 total employees if I had 5 including the management trainee. Mm-hmm. So in the restructuring phase, you're going to have all of your cards hidden. You're going to choose a number of them to play into your corporate structure, and then you're going to place the rest off to the side, and that's the beach.
They're at the beach.
They have a day off, and they're hanging out at the beach. So after every player has done this, all players are going to flip over their employees, and we move on to order of business step, which is choosing turn order. So at the beginning of the game, it's going to be random, but after that, the way it works is you look for the person with the most open slots. So you don't have to play the maximum number of employees that you are able to. If I played 2 and you all played 3, and we only have a CEO, I have 1 open slot, I get to choose my turn order first. In a lot of cases, especially early on in the game, it's beneficial to go later because of milestones, which I'll explain a little bit later, and we won't go too in-depth into strategy. If everybody is tied for the number of open slots, whoever went earlier in the turn order on the previous turn gets to choose first because of the benefit of going last. So later on in the game, it may start becoming beneficial to go first because there may be limited demand on the board, and you may want to get the opportunity to deliver food first or market first, or there's reasons to want to go first later in the game. So that's the order of business step, and then we work 9 to 5. So working 9 to 5 is where we actually activate all the abilities on the employees. So all the kitchen staff has the ability to create food. So you start off with kitchen trainees. You can upgrade them through training. So I have a trainer here that says train 1 person. So when you produce food, you put it in your personal player. It's in your personal supply. I'll talk about discarding food or saving food, but during the turn, any food you create just goes in your personal supply. Training is the way that you can upgrade these employees. However, you can only train an employee that's at the beach. You can't train them while they're working. So if I have my management trainee at the beach, I can use my trainer to upgrade him to a junior vice president, which now has 3 slots.
And then he goes back into our little accordion. This is the upgrade structure. I'll lay it out here, but like this is an upgrade path, and then some of them branch out.
Yeah, and we're leaving this out, and I apologize that it's rotated 90 degrees, but that was the only way I could fit it in the frame. So we do have the entire upgrade path laid out.
So like this one can go to either of these 3, and you can train up, this one can only, actually no, this one can go to any of these 4, etc.
So that's how training works. You can only train if somebody's at the beach. And then recruiting girl and CEO actually have the same power. So you start off with the ability to hire one person. CEO can do that every turn. Then there's also recruiting girls that can also hire additional people. So hiring is just getting somebody out of there. You can only hire somebody with the play symbol. Those are the initial stages for employees. So you can only hire out of that first column. And that is, so first you recruit, then you train. So you can recruit and train that recruitment in the same turn.
Okay.
The other thing to note is normally you can only train somebody 1 level up. However, there's coaches and gurus out here that you can eventually train that can train somebody up multiple levels in a single turn. If you do that, the intermediate step does not have to be available. Normally, in order to train somebody, the card has to be available here. There's a limited supply, especially of the 1X employees, which are the higher level employees. There's a limit of 2 of those, 2 of each of those in the game, so only half of us can get them. If they're not available, you can't train them. But if you are training 2 levels, you do not need the intermediate level to be available in order to do it. So that's training. Then we'll initiate marketing campaigns. I'm still going to skip over marketing campaigns now because I'm going to go over those at the end and how they work. But we'll initiate marketing campaigns. Then we'll get food and drinks.
This guy would produce the pizza.
Right, which is through,
or burger.
Yep. And then we will place new houses and gardens, which happen through the local managers and the regional managers and the new business developers. Those are 3 employee types at the top here. Mm-hmm. Those allow you to place or move houses and restaurants. So houses and gardens happen first, then restaurants can be moved or placed. And when you place or move restaurants after the initial placement, so I might as well talk about the initial placement. So we're all going to start with 1 restaurant. We're going to go in reverse turn order. We'll randomize this later. And we have to place it. They have to be placed in a completely open spot, so they can't cover up a drink or a house or anything like that. They have to be completely open. They also can't cover a road. Their entrance has to touch a road. And in the initial placement, you cannot share your entrance cannot share a tile border with anybody.
Right. This is illegal. If Johnny did this, I couldn't place on the same tile. Also, they have to be completely on 1 tile. This is not legal.
Right. So later on, when you place additional restaurants, the restriction of not sharing a tile, so your entrance not sharing a tile with somebody, it does not apply. So you can place anywhere as long as it's completely open, not covering anything else. So then we go to dinner time, which is where we actually deliver food. So as I discussed before, we'll calculate distances and prices to determine who can deliver. And that would only apply to restaurants that actually have the food available to deliver.
All of the food and drink combinations for each house.
Yes, that's correct. You cannot fulfill a partial order. So if I only have pizza, but I'm closer and cheaper, and Eric's got pizza and beer, then he gets to deliver all of it. People don't want to go to multiple restaurants.
Yeah, they want their beer, their pizza and beer. They can't break that up. Everyone is basically, the theme of this game is that people in America in the 1950s are super lazy and they are like willing to sell their soul to marketing, and it's an amazing theme. I really love it.
Yeah. When Shut Up and Sit Down did their review, they did a pretty funny, basically acting out the theme of this, and it's pretty funny when
They
you
see
think
a
about what
billboard
it
and
is.
they're like, I need burgers.
So after we deliver food and drinks, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to pay our waitresses. So waitresses have an ability that they get $3. Right, they get $3 in cash unless you have the milestone, in which case they get $5. So you'll pay your waitresses, which that money goes to the company that has the waitress. They're getting paid by the people they're delivering to. So that's different than paying salaries, which is paid by the player.
This is a waitress.
So pay waitresses. Then you'll calculate the CFO bonus. So if you have a CFO, which there's only 2 in this game, you get 50% extra for all of your deliveries for each turn. So you'll calculate CFO bonuses and pay them. And I already talked about how the bank breaks. So if the bank breaks, it will be during this phase, and that would be when we either end the game if it's the second time or refill it if it's the first time. And then payday. So after that, we will pay all of our employees that have a cash symbol in the bottom right corner. So all the initial employees are free. I think
It's
every
after
employee
that.
after that has a $5 salary.
Yeah. Right. You pay your gurus the same amount as your like junior vice president and stuff. They all get $5.
What if you can't pay it?
What if you can't pay it? You have to
question.
choose to
I think
discard.
you discard it, right?
Yeah, you have to pick the employees you want to pay to keep.
Yeah. They're basically
And if
quitting.
You can't pay,
Like you can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
and if you choose to, you can decide to not pay someone and just fire them. You can just always let somebody go. You don't need a reason. They can't sue you.
This is an at-will employment state. So after you pay employees and or fire them, then we get to actually initiating the marketing campaigns or executing the marketing campaigns. So marketing campaigns are initiated by, there's 4 levels of marketers. There's trainees, campaign managers, brand managers, and brand directors. So they all have a different type of marketing they can do. So there's billboards, there's mailboxes, there's airplanes, and there's radio. So billboards are the simplest, so I'll talk about those first. So when you place a billboard, and there's different sized billboards, the size doesn't mean anything other than where it can fit physically. So a billboard has to be connected to a road, and it only markets to houses that it's orthogonally adjacent to. So
And touching, right?
yep, so that's a legal placement. That's adjacent by the corner, but it would not market to it because it's not orthogonally adjacent.
I guess that covers orthogonally adjacent covers all.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to clarify.
No. So that's a billboard campaign. Like I said, there are a bunch of different sizes. So you mainly pick it based on the size of what you can fit. But the other thing to keep in mind is the number on the billboard. So marketing campaigns are initiated in ascending order. So the lowest number markets first.
I assume
That's
that's
Yeah.
because there's a limit.
Let's check. I might have had that backwards. Eric's going to check, and you're probably right.
I think because like, what's the radio campaign? Because that goes first.
Radio's
right?
a 1.
So I think that goes first.
Okay. Well, we'll double check. It's
Also, you place it.
It's in-
right.
It's in order. It's either ascending or descending. So when you create your marketing campaign, unless you've gotten the milestone that gives you eternal marketing campaigns have a duration. So when you play the marketing
Lowest
campaign,
number first.
is lowest. Okay.
1 first.
So let's say I wanted to market pizza. I place this. Unless I have eternal marketing, a billboard has a max duration of 2. So I would place 2 pizzas on there because I want to market pizza. And every turn when the marketing campaign happens, you check to see which houses are affected by it.
Sorry, just clarification. A billboard has a max duration of 2 with this guy because he says place a billboard with a max duration of 2. However, if you upgrade, like the campaign manager can place a mailbox or lower, including billboards, for a max duration of 3.
Right.
But you can choose, I think.
Yes.
But it's not always just 2.
Yep.
Sorry.
And so you'd place your food on there for the number of turns that it's going to be active for. So you check to see who's affected. In this case, it's just 1. I'm going to take it off of here because it's going to be taken off of there anyways. But you would put 1 on every house that's affected by it, and then you would just remove 1 from here because this is only the duration. It's not how many houses it can.
That's the timer, but if it's connected to 4 houses...
I assume there is a limit to how many of those goods can appear on each house. Is that why the numbers matter as to who markets?
I don't think there's a limit.
Yeah, I think there is.
Okay.
I should have written that one down. But that's why it's important, yeah, because you can't.
Okay.
If somebody hits their limit of, I think it's 3 unless they have a garden.
At
in
most
which case
3
they can
demand
do 5.
tokens in total, or
Yeah.
5 there's a garden.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So yeah. So normally only 3. So that's why these numbers are very
That's
important.
why it's important.
If there's gardens, which we can talk about here, a garden can be placed by a new business developer.
My daughter's on the stream.
A garden goes adjacent to a house, and now that house can get 5 goods because they're rich enough to have a garden and they can afford more food. So
Allow me this. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Mabel. Daddy says hi.
hey girls. Yeah, Eric's got 2 and 5?
A 3 and a 5-year-old.
3 and 5. So those are billboards. Let's talk about the next one up. So if you have a campaign manager, you can do a mailbox or a billboard at a max duration of 3. So if you're doing a mailbox, also each one is double-sided. So if you have eternal marketing, just flip it to the eternal marketing side.
Okay.
So the way a mailbox works is you create a loop of it will market to everything along a road in a closed loop. So in the case of this one, I think that goes all the way out there. So I'm not going to use that example because I'm going to look up. Oh wait, yeah. So the way this one works is this one's going to follow this road around here. If you run into a bridge, you treat it as if it was a 4-way intersection. There's no difference when you're tracing paths first. So the mailbox doesn't go through the bridge. It would still turn here. It would go here. And in this case, it would go all the way around here and then close back here.
Basically creates a little island that branches out from every road it touches, and then whatever, and including the edge of the board, assume a road does this.
Yeah.
And it just makes a box right here.
So all edges are assumed to have a road?
For the
For the mailboxes.
For the mailboxes.
Boxes, okay.
So that's how you would determine this. So in this case, it's only one house, but let's say you put a mailbox there, and a mailbox has to be touching a road as well. So in this case, you would trace around this, and you would get to market to both of those houses. So if I had an eternal mailbox marketing pamphlet getting sent out every day for pizza,
Forever.
each of those would get a pizza.
Right, each turn. And there's some really good visual examples. We pulled this from Board Game Geek. I don't know the user's name, but like you can see these shapes in colors that a mailbox will create, and it makes an island in it.
Down a little bit.
Okay.
There we go.
So, it's just showing like if you have a mailbox here, that this yellow island is your marketing loop. And then the same for the one, I don't know where it is. You can't see it on the map. But
Yeah, so that pink one shows you that when you get to the edge.
right, so yeah, here's a example showing on the edge. They just close the loop there.
Right.
So
those are mailboxes. The next two are probably the simplest. So airplane is the next one. So if you have a brand manager, you can do airplanes or lower, and your max duration is 4. The airplane gets placed along the edge, anywhere around the edge. And when that markets, it markets all the way across the board on every row or column that it's touching.
you're still zoomed in.
Oh, yep. Let me zoom back out.
So here's the the airplane, you're doing a flyby marketing campaign, and it goes all the way over. And so every house that it touches in here, which in this case is this and this, you get marketed to.
So the biggest one is a 5. It covers
Or-
the width of an entire...
If Johnny wanted to, he could do something like this.
Right. It doesn't have to line up with
2,
the tile
3,
edges.
4.
There's also smaller ones, and it's important to note that you can never place an airplane like that. There may be a situation where you don't want it to hit a certain house, but you have to place it in this orientation, and
I didn't know that.
same thing with like this one. So the way to know that it's in the right orientation is the number needs to face the edge of the board. Or away from the edge of the board. It can't be perpendicular to the edge of the board. All right, and then the final type of marketing campaign is the radio campaign. And that's the simplest. That one markets to every house on its tile and every house on every tile adjacent to it.
This one and then these.
So for a maximum of nine tiles. Not always 9 though. If you're on the edge, obviously, you will be marketing
if it's
to
here,
6.
then it's just this group here, these 6. But if it's here, it doesn't touch any of the outside tiles on this edge.
Yeah. So I guess anywhere from 4 to 9 tiles. So
Oh, right, because a corner would just do 4.
corner.
Yeah.
So those are the 4 types of marketing campaigns, and I think that covers marketing.
Did it make sense? Do you guys have questions about the marketing campaigns?
I think I'm all set on that.
I'll just do stuff when you say do it wrong.
All right, cool. That's a
Yeah.
good plan.
Yeah.
Experiment, pull levers.
That's right. I was
absolutely.
gonna stop in between each thing and ask if you had questions. But I didn't do
That one's
No,
that one's more
this is-
complicated than a
Yeah.
lot of the stuff you've talked about. So it's
Yeah, marketing is
like I don't know if you noticed that radio tower is number 1. So right, this is the first thing that's going to get activated, and then we'll go to 4 and then 5, and usually at this point 9.
6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a 6. So this thing, because the way these fall out, like this thing wouldn't reach it, but if like this was here, it's unlikely that this thing would actually ever get to market because it'd be, several different things first and then this.
Can we go over the interactions of the different marketing colliding with each other?
Yeah, so it's just like, so if this thing had a, sorry, Johnny, and I'm stepping on your teach here. If, I don't know, if we did this, maybe, and like the pizza on this one.
So in this case, let's just to make sure it fills up. Let's do it this way.
Okay. So you would first go, okay, first we're going to market Coke.
Mhm.
So we would take a Coke and say everything that this thing touches, which is this house, that house has already got one. We would get another one. This house, and this house would get a Coke.
Yes.
And if this was not eternal, this would pop off. But I think radio towers are always eternal or something.
No, it's only eternal if you are the first.
Max duration
no.
of 5. It's max duration
Right.
of 5.
It's only all marketing campaigns are only eternal if you have the first billboard placed.
Sure. So if this only had one left, it would pop off, and then that would come off the board. And we wouldn't have that anymore. So that's the first thing. And then the second one, you look at the numbers here. You got 4, 5, and 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 would go next, and it would do a flyby, and it would hit this house and this house.
Yep.
So you would do beer on those 2. And now at this point, this is filled up, and it won't receive any more stuff because they only want a bunch of drinks over there, I guess.
So the limit is 3.
3.
Okay.
And then unless this had a garden attached to it, then it would be 5.
All right.
Then this one will go next. So this would pop off. Oh, this is eternal, right? So you can see that it's on the eternal side, so it wouldn't go away. This 5 would do a flyby. It would try and hit this house, but they're already filled. And then it would hit this one, and it would do a beer. And then last would be this one, and it does a flyby this way. And it does hit the pizza here because they are not filled up, but it would not do that one.
Yeah.
So that's
and
how
you still pop one off even if it can't.
you still would pop this off, yes.
Like, see, even if it couldn't market that pizza because they were all filled, it would still lose the one duration, so it would just not be an effective marketing campaign.
So, yeah, that can get a little involved, but that's how it works.
All right, so that's marketing. And the next step is cleanup. So at the end of the phase during cleanup, we will discard any remaining food that we have. The exception is if you're the first person to throw away food at the end of a round, you get a freezer, and that can store 10 items.
No, if you're the first person to ever do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I'll talk about the milestones in more depth in just a minute. But yeah, unless you have that milestone at the end of your turn, any food you didn't deliver, sorry, you lost it.
It goes bad.
Then we will pick up our employee cards to put them all back together for the next round. And then any restaurants that had been placed. So if you place a restaurant during a round with a manager, it's starts on the coming soon sign. So it cannot deliver food during the round it was placed.
Yes.
Okay.
During the cleanup phase, any coming soon restaurants are switched over to their welcome side and then can deliver in the future round. And then we will cross off milestones that if you have not achieved a milestone at that point, cross it off your list, you're never going to get it. And so that brings me to talking about what milestones are, why they're extremely important, and how they work. So milestones are exactly what they sound. If you hit a particular achievement, then you get that milestone, and it gives you an ability that lasts for the rest of the game. When somebody achieves a milestone, everybody in that round can still achieve it. So if you're the first person to hire 3 people in a turn, if somebody else hires 3 people in that same turn, they also get it. So you don't lock them out of it. But at the end of that round, anybody that hasn't hired 3 people in one turn can't do it the next turn. Mm-hmm. They're no longer able to be the first person to do it. That goes for anything. These are all firsts. So there's the first to train someone, first to place a billboard, first burger produced. Everybody in the round where it happens for the first time has the ability to do it. One little change we're going to do just for ease of viewer is we're going to put markers so they match the color of our restaurants. So we've got the burgers have red tokens, the Geese and Donkey have purple tokens, the Golden Duck Diner have blue tokens, and Zango Blues Bar has green. So when we achieve milestones, we have our own personal sheets in front of us that we're going to be marking off for our own benefit, so we can just look at them. But we're going to put tokens on the milestones as we achieve them, so that way you can follow along and know what we've achieved.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to know what we can't achieve, but
yeah.
well.
Well, yeah.
Like crossing
I
them off.
suppose.
So.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And these milestones are really, really important.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the rulebook says in your first play, don't use them. We don't like that, so we're going to use them. The reason they're so important is because if you get locked out of a milestone, it will affect you for the whole game. So it determines the strategy that you want to take. So you don't want to go get a recruiter the first turn and then switch over to getting a cook the next turn, right? Because somebody that got a recruiter for the first 2 turns is now going to get the first to hire 3 people in 1 turn. So you kind of need to focus on which milestones you're going after and go after them hard in the beginning of the game so you're not locked out of every milestone.
Yeah, they're really strong.
Yeah, they're very strong benefits. So if you aren't getting any of them, you're very likely to be unable to recover. And a lot of these milestones will be gained in the first 3 turns.
Yeah,
Some of them in the first turn.
That's why they suggest not to play with it the first time, because you sort of need to have seen it play out once, and then so apologies to you guys if I'm gonna try. Johnny and I will fight with each other, and maybe we'll hamstring each other so you guys have a chance.
And well, this is also one of the reasons why I'm gonna give you a little bit of strategy advice. Recruiting girl and trainer are typically strong moves for any board layout. There are other disclaimer. Don't watch this for strategy. Yeah. We've played this a handful of times, but we're by no means experts. And our main focus here is to show everybody how the game plays. So we might not be making strong moves. So, I mean, feel free to comment if we're making bad moves, but we won't be surprised by our own bad moves, even if you are. But those are strong opening moves regardless of layout. There are other situationally stronger moves depending on map, the way the board comes out. If there's a lot of drinks in a certain area, that there might be a benefit going a different direction. But for the most part, you can't really go wrong if you go with a recruiter or a trainer.
I have a question on the trainer. Just how this chart's laid out. Like, let's say you wanted to get a coach. What do these arrows mean? Does it mean you have to? Do you need to have a junior vice president
Yes.
in
Yep.
order to be allowed
That's
to.
the only thing they can upgrade into the coach is a junior vice president. And
So
the only
these
thing-
are all upgrade paths that a junior vice president take?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing can branch out. A lot of these managerial paths can do a lot of wide branching.
I see.
Most other stuff is pretty much
Right.
straight through, except for this. The chef, the kitchen trainee can go burgers or pizza,
Okay.
and then the management trainee can do lots of stuff because I guess that's
Yeah, and
So you
the
could
grays.
use the recruit girl to like hire someone to do that, and then use the trainer to start to move them up to get to these positions.
Right, and that's one of the reasons why trainer is such a strong opening. Sorry, not trainer. Recruiting girl is a very strong opening move because recruiting girl and trainers can't be upgraded. So they would appear to be maybe less effective than others. But if you start with a recruiting girl, and then you get a second recruiting girl, then when you hire 3 people, you get 2 free management trainees. And management trainees have a lot of paths they can go to some of the most powerful effects. So even though you're never going to upgrade that recruiting girl, it's going to put you in a position later to upgrade those management trainees into whatever you want. And the thing is that they're pretty flexible, so you can base that decision off of where the game is going at that point. So
Yeah, it's basically if you want to go wide, you go recruiting girl and get lots of people because you'll hire more people, and then you'll get these people who can manage more people. Or tall, your trainer will just make the one person you want just start to get really good at stuff.
And keep in mind that the gray, so there's a bit of a color coding going on here. Gray is the only type of employee that can never be upgraded from. You can never upgrade from a gray employee to anything else.
Okay.
Everything else has an upgrade path.
They're dead end jobs. Besides waitresses.
Oh, yeah,
Waitresses can't be upgraded either because that's a dead end job apparently. Sorry, waitresses. We're not endorsing the views of this game. Although it's pretty funny.
All right, so that's the teach. So, any questions?
Stream, any questions? If you guys, and by the way, who do we have? Hey, Michael and Josh. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks, guys. Yeah, so you're going to be monitoring the chat?
Yep.
All right.
Have been.
So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put these back.
No questions, guys?
I think I'm all set.
And
All right.
I learned by failing.
One thing, can you
me
just
too.
check if the reserve happens before or after we do the initial placements?
The reserve. Choosing it?
Choosing
our reserve card? Yep. 1 second. Finish putting this back. And the reserve. Wow. Concepts. Initial. So. Player markers. Each player chooses a thing. Initial order of play. Randomize the turn order.
Yep.
Collect the turn order markers. Shuffle them. Setting goals. So placing the first restaurant happens first, and then setting goals. Each
Okay.
player now chooses one of their things.
All right, so, and I want to check one rule because I think I stated it correctly. I think you corrected me incorrectly.
Okay.
About the initial house placements. I do not think that they have to be completely on a single tile. I think that
Right.
the entrance just can't be shared. Your 2 people can't have an entrance on the same tile. I think is how that works, but let me just double check now.
I think you're right.
Must be placed fully on empty
Yes,
squares.
so you just can't have, so yeah, the fully empty rules apply, but yeah, you can cross over, so like this space right here would be valid, but nobody else could have a restaurant entrance on this tile.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
So
Restaurant entrances don't have to be adjacent to a road.
they do, sorry. So that technically wouldn't have been legal. That would be legal though. Nobody could have an entrance there, but even though I'm on this tile, somebody could place
Something in that corner.
a restaurant right here.
Right.
Even though our restaurants are on the same tile, our entrances are not.
Or like that. Like that. We could. That's both legal, right? Because it's
Yep.
this one and that one.
Right.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. Shouldn't have spoken that. Cool.
So
Let's get going.
let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to randomize turn order. These are going to go out first to last.
Mike says, "Good teach, Michael." No.
Thanks, Michael. You have to trust me that I wasn't looking at these as I put them out.
Ooh,
Okay.
I get the first placement because I'm last.
which I find interesting. I guess I haven't played the game enough to know why this is a benefit, but I know that going later seems to be better earlier in the game. So I don't know why you also get the benefit of placing restaurants first.
It's fine. I'm going out at a disadvantage or an advantage here.
Well, if you see where your opponents are going for milestones, you can go for the ones that aren't.
Which is why going last is a benefit.
That's what I would feel.
But
yeah.
you also get the benefit if you go last of putting your first restaurant down first. So I'm wondering why you get both benefits.
So, just looking at the board here.
For any FCM aficionados, maybe you can answer that question in the chat.
Right. So this is not legal, right? I can't do this. Sorry. I guess that would be
That
this.
is legal.
This spot.
That's legal.
Yeah. That's not legal.
That's still legal.
That's legal.
The road
You're
is towards
touching
me.
that road.
Is it touching this one?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot how that works. So that one would be 0 from this, 1 from this, and 2 from that. You're just kind of looking for like the most adjacent stuff versus seems like a good-ish spot to be. I'm not gonna work too hard for that. Okay, I'll do that.
Cool.
Right.
Who's next?
Any reason why you picked that? Do you want to let people know what you're thinking?
That's what I was thinking. Literally, I just want to be close to a bunch of houses. Oh wait, the house numbers. What do the house numbers signify again?
That's the order in which they receive food. So if higher houses will not get food if the food is gone by the time you get to that number.
Higher number, so 18, 15. Okay.
Yeah, so like 2 is going to get food before 4, 3, 4, or whatever.
Got it. Yeah.
But you are next to a 5, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'm 0 to 5, right? I'm
Right.
on that one. So I think I'll try that.
No, you're 1 away. Your entrance is you.
So I'm 1 away from everything.
Yeah, you.
That's I don't want
you
that.
cross a tile to
Got
deliver
it.
that.
All right, so I'll go then. That's still crossing a tile. So this one is you have to cross to get to that one.
Yeah.
Whereas if I did this, I'm 0 to 12, 1 to 18, and 1 to 4. I think that looks better to me.
Yeah, and that's also good because you're right on the corner of a bridge, which means you can go down either
I can
road.
go either way, right? Yeah. I have access. I have an entrance here and an entrance here, so I have a dual level restaurant. That's my turn.
Fried food's next.
Yep.
I was thinking the same thing. I kind of want to go onto like a bridge, so I'm not kind of hamstrung with that rule. So I'm going to go. Let me try this. What are these drink icons mean?
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about... Why don't you give me one of the cart operators? So cart operators, and why don't you get me the truck and the
Truck
Zeppelin
driver and the Zeppelin.
So, thank you. So, these are the ways that you get drinks. So, cart operators, they have a distance they can travel of 2 from your restaurant, and they can pick up any drinks that they pass along the way. So, from here, you'd go down this road. That'd be 1 into here and 2 into here. So, you'd pick up 1 drink if you went that way.
Didn't mention this either.
Oh, do you want to...
Do this.
All right, we'll do this first. So, in this case, you'd pick up 1 drink along the way. Here you'd go 1, 2. You'd also pick up 1 drink. But let's say you were...
You can't turn around.
Right. Let's say you were... Here's a good example. Does that work? Nope.
What are you trying to...
I'm trying to find a spot where you could potentially pick up 2. So let's say you were here. Now you could go 1, 2. You'd pick up a lemonade and a beer on that route. So you can go 2 distance. You pick up 2 drinks from each source as the cart operator. Is there one before the cart operator? I think there's an errand boy.
a errand boy who just gets a drink.
Right.
He doesn't need
so he doesn't
need
have a
connection.
path.
Yeah,
So
he just has one.
cart operator can get 2 drinks from each source.
All right.
It can travel a distance of 2.
So you'd get 2 lemonade, 2 beer in that path.
And that is why you're delivering food. That's when that affects.
No,
That's
the
when
thing.
when we gain food and drinks, which is right
Step
before
4.
dinner time. It's the
Step 4 of working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Get food and drinks
Okay.
after you mark it.
So a cart operator can be trained to be a truck driver, and a truck driver has a distance of 3 that it can travel, and it gets 3 drinks from each source. So in this example, you could go 1 tile, 2. Oh, that's still
So
3.
then you want to start like here, so it goes by this one.
So you'd go.
Oh no, the bridge screws it up.
Well, just take our word for it. If there's a path
if
that
there
you
was
can,
if there was a drink here, right, you'd go 1, 2, 3.
You rotate that 90 degrees so I can take advantage of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Of that little
So you were not
bridge
coming
intersection.
soon. You're welcome. If that's where you're placing it.
Yeah.
So that's the truck driver. You get 3 drinks from each source, and you can travel up to 3 tiles.
So does this connect to that bridge and
Yes,
that road?
just like mine. It's a
Okay.
dual level. That's what I was saying before.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But you can't hop from one to the other. So the last drink collector, I don't know, is a Zeppelin pilot. So a Zeppelin pilot doesn't travel on roads, obviously. It's a aerial
flying.
vehicle. So it can go up to a distance of 4, which in our case is across the whole map
board.
potentially, and it picks up 2 drinks from every source. So if you had a Zeppelin
You just count
here,
tiles, right?
yeah, you'd get both drinks from this tile, the drink from that tile, so you'd get 2 drinks from
You
each
go
of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, right? You could go
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you'd get a ton of beer.
Okay.
So that's how a Zeppelin pilot
We
works.
forgot to mention the marketing trainees and all the marketing people have a similar road symbol on them that dictate how far they can market from your restaurant.
Yes.
Right. So you can only place, if you have a marketing trainee, a billboard that is up to 2 away, connected by roads with the same rules. So that's an important detail.
Let's put those back.
And when you market, you place the thing, and then it actually markets at the end of the turn. So there's a bit of a delay. The same with the restaurants. When you place it, it takes a turn to sort of activate. So you can always see it coming by a turn, which is good. Because otherwise, it would be so strong.
You're looking for another bridge, right?
Well, I don't see any other bridge
I don't think there are
options.
anymore.
No.
It's just these 2 bridges, and we're
You
consuming
literally
those
You
tiles.
took the tile I wanted. So
Nice.
I was like, oh man, what's the next one?
So just
I'm glad
to
you said it. Any
reiterate-
reason why you did that bad opening?
Okay, this house connects to that bridge.
Yes, it
Well,
does.
if I win, I'm a bad teacher.
Yeah,
So,
Okay.
that's true. You have to make me try and.
right.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I don't really know. This is my first game, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to dither on this too long. I'll place here.
So you're 0 from this 18. You're giving me a little bit of competition. You're actually closer to this one now than I am here.
Yeah.
So you could have cut me off a
That's
bit.
as good a spot as any, I suppose.
Thanks, Pete.
I'll go with that.
So, I wanted to go where Mike was going, and my reasoning was I was actually considering going marketing trainee, try to market some drinks because there's a lot of drinks to be had there.
Yeah.
But not having access to both the bridge, to that bridge spot, I think might stop that from being an effective strategy. So I could still go that direction, and I could place there, for example.
Hey, do you want to bring our... Oh, you did.
Yep.
Bring our thing back
I
up.
could go there, and that, eventually if I were to get a Zeppelin, I could get pretty far, and actually that might be decent. I wouldn't get very far with a drink card operator, but once I could upgrade to a Zeppelin potentially, I could get lots of drinks, so that
1, 2, 3.
that could still work. And I'm sort of cutting Mike off there for 8.
For this house.
Yeah. The only downside is I'm really far from some of the earlier numbered houses, which
Yeah,
could be a big
This is
disadvantage.
pretty strong because you now have the best access to this as well.
So these are J's. These connect.
Yes,
right?
this is a normal road structure. As you can tell, when you get to here, you do something. The lanes are crazy, but you actually have a really dominating. You get 0, 1, 2, where I'm 0, 1, 2, 3. So you have this whole thing off to your own. I have better access to that and this, but
Yeah. So that's the other option is I could go here, for example, and I'm close to the 4. I am 1 further away from the 8, but I'm also close to the 2, which could
You
get...
are much further than the 8 because of overpass.
yeah, overpass goes around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd be well positioned for I'd be the closest to the 4 and the 2.
Good. Look good.
Maybe. I'm just trying to
This
walk
part
through
is pretty
yeah.
crucial, so it's worth taking the time to
7
get it right.
also. You can go to 7. That's an overpass again. Oh, wait.
So I'm closer to
You're
7.
closer to 7, yeah.
I go 1, 2.
Yeah.
He goes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. And
But if you're off by 1, you can use
Discounts.
pricing managers to make your prices $1 cheaper. In which case, you
Right.
become essentially 1 tile closer, sort of, to them.
Yep.
But you make less money.
The other option is I could go out to here and snag that 5. I'd be closer to the 5 and the 13 and equal on. No, you'd be beating me on 12 still.
I don't know.
So
You may have mentioned everything that you sell, drinks and food alike, are all $10. It's $10 for a beer, $10 for a Coke. Very expensive Cokes, but just for simplicity of the game.
It's the old style Coke.
Right. But if I have a pricing manager, I'd only get $9 for all my items.
yeah, so I think I want to get in on some of the action over here. So this puts me closest to the 5, tied on the 12 for you.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I'll go there.
So
I don't want to
that's
be so
initial-
far away from all of you.
That's initial placements. Yeah, you were lonely over there. So now we pick up our reserve
How are
cards.
you tied on the 12? Because aren't you 1 tile away?
You are not tied on 12. I
Oh,
have 0.
you're on 12. Yep. So we're both tied on 12.
Yeah,
You're beating us on 12. I'm closest to 5. I'm also closest to.
You're tied on 5. Oh, no.
I am.
No, you're tied on 5. You have to cross this border, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's one of those. Yeah, that's one of those
That's what I was
things where you
looking
can't
at
get.
initially.
Yeah, that was why you didn't initially take that. And
Yeah.
I even said, why did you take that placement? So I could.
Mhm.
I could do this and potentially do some drink shenanigans. You know what? I'm gonna do that. That was my initial instinct. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Might be
Okay.
bad, but we'll try it.
We'll see. So now we grab up our reserve cards from the table, and you secretly select one.
And this is going to be for mid game after the
Yeah,
bank
in the
breaks?
middle-ish of the game, not at the actual middle point, but when the bank breaks the first time, it's going to determine how much more money is going to get put back into the second bank, and how many people our CEO will be able to manage.
Okay.
It'll determine 2, 3, or 4. So if you want a long game, you might want the 300.
And if you're not sure, maybe pick 200.
Right.
So where do these go? Into a
So
separate
we will
pile?
put those over here next to the turn
I'll take the ones that you didn't pick.
order.
You. And then we'll set them aside.
And I'll be honest, I'm prepared to teach the game, but I am by no means an expert in this. So take any bit of advice I give you with a very big grain of salt.
Big grain.
Is it grain of salt or sand? Yeah.
It is salt.
It is salt. Okay.
Yeah.
You made me second guess because you're like,
No, but a big grain. One gigantic grain. So that's that thing. Do we go straight into turns now?
We do. So
Setting goals. Yep.
Are we going?
Restructuring.
Yeah, we
So
go.
we don't have any initial turn.
Right.
So restructuring doesn't happen.
Right. We just go
We
into
go straight into order of business. It doesn't happen. Oh, actually, it does. I'm sorry. We go into turn orders and we look at the CEO.
Oh,
operate.
that's why.
It'll hire one person. You get the
I
first
just
person.
realized we do this before we hire people, before we do milestones.
Order of business. Yeah.
So I do get to pick to go last. That's why.
Most open slots.
Yes. But we're all
And
tied
the
for open
previous
slots.
turn order gets to
Yeah.
choose first.
So that's why
Yep.
you get to place your house
Yeah.
first. Okay. So I'm going to go last.
And then it's me. I will go second to last.
No. You get to choose last.
Oh, I'm last.
'Cause
Okay.
you got the benefit
I will
of
not go
picking your
second
house
to last.
first.
He will go second to last.
Correct.
I'll go first. Huh?
Would you like to go second?
I'll go
Or-
second, yes.
Okay.
You can go ahead and put me in that last spot. So I'm going first, huh? So, okay. It's my turn. I have one person, me, my CEO. I get to hire a person. I will hire. Where am I? I'm over there. I want to get some stuff. Trainer's cool. I'm going to get a recruiting girl. And she goes to the beach.
Yep.
Okay. My turn's done. Because I recruit employees, train employees, initiate marketing, blah, blah, blah. I can't do any of that stuff. So now we go on to the next person's turn, which is
Alright.
you, Mike.
You know what? I think this town does need a bit of donkey and geese, but I think we're not ready just yet. I'm a little bit over my head, so I'm also going to get a recruiting girl.
Okay.
You know what? She deserves to go to the beach as well, so we'll do that first.
At the risk of being boring, I will do the same.
Okay, recruiting girl.
Okay.
Oh, three
Um,
identical openings so far.
All right. I'm going to break the mold, and I'm going to go with a marketing.
Ooh, marketing trainee. Very different.
Yeah.
You
So
gave
marketing-
advice and then immediately broke it.
Well, I actually said that what I was thinking
Yeah, yeah.
of doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, just so I can still give my thought process. If you get the first billboard placed, you get eternal marketing campaigns and you don't pay any marketer salaries. So if you're planning to go heavy into marketing, it could be a good first move because I won't have to pay salaries for any of those. So
Any of them.
and my thought here is there's kind of a whole bunch of drinks in one area. I could potentially monopolize the drink market and just make sure everybody wants beer and nobody wants any food.
Right. So that was working 9 to 5. We did all of our turns. We go into dinner time. There's no food, so nobody's hungry. They don't want to go do any of that. There's no payday. There's no marketing campaign, and then cleanup. We discard food and drinks. Don't have it. Take all employee cards back in your hand. We do have them now, including your CEO, but whatever. You just take your one, and then your remaining milestone cards that have been awarded this turn out of play, which we don't have.
Right.
So we go back to restructuring, and now we pick who we're going to put out.
Right.
It's going to be a big secret. Everybody's going to put the cards down.
So you
Put
put
here.
faith. So when you do this, you lay things down
Technically, yes.
face down.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we flip them.
Right.
I, surprise, did my recruiting go. You could choose to, in this case, put no one out. And in which case you have the most open slots, and you could mess with turn order at this point.
Right.
But then you don't get the advantage of actually using the person you just hired.
Yeah, especially early on. I don't want to lose
Yeah.
out into all these.
It's a bad idea.
here.
I think.
So now we go to order of business, and we all have the same number of open slots. So starting from first, we're going to choose turn order.
Yes. On the turn that maybe it matters more. That's interesting.
Well, it matters just a lot on the first turn.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go last.
Put me first.
Ooh.
I'll go third, please.
All right. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I think I'll go second.
Nice.
That's
Good
a
decision.
All
So first up, it's you, Mike.
All right.
Fried geese and donkeys.
So what's next?
Donkey.
We go to
This
working 9 to 5. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
right now?
So you just sort of activating your people. In
Alright,
which case,
so I activate my recruiter. So from that, what does activating recruiter actually do? I just grab any one beginner.
Yep. So it does
So,
the same thing
yeah.
as the CEO.
step
so.
one is recruit employees. So you have
Alright.
2 people that say hire 1 person. So you
Alright.
can hire 2 people.
I want to be the first to hire 3 people in a turn, so I need another recruiter.
Okay. And you have 1 other person you can recruit.
All right, and then after that, I will also grab myself a trainer.
Not a bad idea.
Since that's another. Okay,
Yep.
and these 2, they went to the beach. Correct?
Mhm. So the only thing to keep in mind with the trainer is that, and this is one of the downsides of going first. You don't have anybody that you can actually train.
Yep.
So if somebody were to get a trainer this turn and then train next turn, actually you could recruit and then train.
Yes.
So you could still do it. Yeah.
Yep.
So then next up is you.
Yes. So I'm going to hire an errand boy.
Did we lose? We lost some of the map. Can't see
Oh, you're right.
the top part of the map.
there's nothing going on there right now, anyway.
Come on back out. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
All right. Sorry about that. Thanks for noticing that.
Yeah.
Eric. All right. So I'm going to get a errand boy.
Aaron boy.
Or actually, I'm gonna get a trainer.
Trainer.
Yeah.
Just 1 trainer.
He's gonna go to the beach.
And you're done, right?
And nope, I get to place a billboard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm going to so it's recruit, train, and initiate marketing campaigns. So I'm going to place
So you're coming out of here, right?
So I'm just gonna take the smallest one.
Smallest one, but the highest numbered billboard.
Well,
They do that intentionally,
yeah.
right?
So maybe I should take the biggest one that will fit.
Yeah, for wherever you want to go.
Right. So I guess this one, because I can go up to 2 away, but there's no point in going any further. So also I've achieved the eternal marketing.
So is it all of your marketing is infinite, or just this
Yes,
one?
all marketing is infinite, and no salaries need to be paid to marketers. So,
Got it.
first billboard.
So we will all just cross that off now because we can't get it because none of us have a marketer right now. So first billboard place is off of the menu for us.
And I'm going to market gonna market beer.
Beer. Okay. Can't say no to that. This house specifically cannot. They see this billboard next door and they just go, you know, I actually really want that beer.
Yeah, breakfast, but beer.
It just so yeah, they open at 9, right? Working 9 to 5. So.
Yeah.
It is then you, Pete?
Okay, I would like to hire a recruiting girl and a trainer.
This is annoying because I want. So obviously,
So
this
these guys
is
go
going
to
to
the
dictate
beach.
the first to train to someone and the first to hire 3 people in
Yeah,
return.
that's the benefit to going last. You got to see that they were doing
I
it
know,
before
so
you
I'm doing
joined.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Because as boring as that is, those are so good.
Yep.
I can't say no to it.
Do you want to put those back in the
Yep.
thing?
Yep. So we're done with turns then.
Yep. So now we, we'd get food and drinks if we could. Obviously, none of us could get food and drinks, so we didn't. No new houses or gardens, no new restaurants. So yeah, now we do dinner time. Nobody's got in demand, so nobody eats. Again, no waitresses to pay. And then the next thing we do is pay salaries. Nobody has any salaries to pay. And then we resolve marketing campaigns. So we will put a beer on house number 8.
They want a beer. Just looks so refreshing and nice.
Yep.
Okay, so we go back to this sort of structuring. So we take all of our cards back.
Yep.
In this case now, we do have like the secret thing, potentially. If you really wanted to, you know, you could leave a slot open now.
So do we spread them all out, or do we put them in a pile so we don't know how many
It's
people
just
are?
don't look.
Yeah, you can put them in a pile, but we don't have much, so you can't really.
Yeah,
hide
like
it.
you can do that, right? You can put a pile here, and then if you had like a manager with another slot, you could do that.
But
But
if you're
generally,
leaving-
just don't
yeah.
peek.
And
That's what I do.
but if you're leaving
Okay.
somebody at the beach, don't try to hide it in your pile and then say it was supposed to be
Right.
at the beach. You know.
Yeah, because that could be sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to speak. All right, so then we flip.
Yep.
Johnny definitely has the most open slots
Oh
here.
man, I made a mistake. That's okay.
So
Oh,
one thing
yeah,
about the marketing guy is that he's normally he's consumed right forever marketing this.
Is that true?
What?
The marketing guy is busy.
Oh, he's busy.
marketing
So he's not even in my
forever. He's here forever because he's an eternal marketer.
Okay, so he can't be.
Aren't you supposed to put a number or something on it?
Yeah, you put the little chit that has the number that matches 12
is it?
on him to signify he's busy doing number 12. He's managing that billboard for
There's
the end of
12
time.
right there.
So he's never gonna come back.
Right.
All right. Let's see.
That's the disadvantage of the eternal marketing. Besides the
Yeah.
fact that you also can't be flexible in what you market. Like, he's committed to beer now.
Yeah.
Like, at least this one has. It's a small
That house
investment.
Really likes it.
Yeah, that's the alcoholics of the neighborhood. They just can't escape. They bought this nice house, and then this billboard went up and it ruined their lives.
All right.
That's your. Sorry. We
so
flipped.
now we do this.
Yeah, order business.
Going by most open spots.
We still live. We are
Right.
still live.
So I'm gonna go first, and I guess I'll go last.
It seems like a good default if you're unsure. Like,
So my thinking in this is that clearly I'm trying to get the first of maybe drinks or maybe food.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a lot of marketing, so I kind of have choices. If you guys are all worried that I'm going to get a benefit on drinks right now, and you all start hiring cart or errand boys,
Mhm.
I could go pizza cook and try to then later lock all of these into
Yeah.
pizza,
yeah, you're
something like that.
leaving yourself more flexibility.
Yeah.
So next to choose is you, Mike.
Yeah, because we're all tied at this point.
Yeah, and your turn earlier from last
Yeah.
turn.
I was thinking I should have probably kept the trainer out because he's not going to do anything this turn anyways, and that could have given me an open spot.
No, he can
You-
train after you recruit.
Yeah, it's
But once you recruit, aren't they going to the beach?
yes.
Yeah,
and you can,
you can
only
only
train,
train
people
people
at the
Ah,
beach.
okay, I'm glad I didn't think of that.
Good unison there. Could have harmonized it. Oh,
I'll
good.
go with spot number 3.
2, please.
Guess I'm going first. I like not having the choice, honestly, because it makes me feel less boring when I'm like, I'm going last.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so boring.
No. When we say like this is the best thing to do, and then you just always do it. Like this
Right.
feels like this copycat 1, 2, 3 is ho hum. We'll see if we can break it up.
Do we have any chatter going on?
No.
No? All right.
Yeah. Speak up if you're still here, guys. Just don't know. might have all left. So I got 2 recruiting girls and a trainer. So I'm going to double recruit, triple recruit, and train somebody. So I'm going to get the things. Now, what do? I didn't think about it. I'm going to get an errand boy, I think. I'm going to get... So I'll get 2 free management trainees, right? So that's good. And then the waitresses, when you do them, they get $3 in cash, win ties.
John, do you get the first drink marketed trophy as well?
Oh, yep. Thank you.
Yep.
First drink marketed? Oh yeah, so we both lost. Wait, that was this turn? We
That was
definitely lost
last
that, yeah. We are also going to get a... Get 2 free of those. That can go to new business developers. I'm going to get a kitchen trainee, and I will also get a marketing trainee. Why not? I get those 3. So I was the first there to hire 3 people in 1 turn, and I was also the first to train someone.
Yep.
Oh wait, I gotta train someone. Now it's happened. Yeah. So I'm gonna train someone.
Make that happen.
I'm going to train the... Where am I? I'm there. I'm gonna train the errand boy. Errand boy? No, I'm going to train my marketing trainee into a campaign manager. Now I'm actually done, because train employees, no marketing campaigns, get food and drink, place new houses. Yep. So, done. Time for Pete's turn.
Okay. So I can recruit 3. Will that mean that I will also qualify for the
Yep.
Yes.
first to hire 3 people in 1 turn?
Yep.
Okay. So
Which means that, yeah, so I will just...
and I will also be training.
When do I do it?
somebody,
Now or at the end?
To what?
The milestones? I guess you evaluate technically at the end for the management trainees.
Oh,
My
yeah.
free ones that I get. I'm going to take 2
It doesn't
now.
matter. You can take them now because you can't do anything with them yet.
Right, and they don't run out, so...
So let's see.
Actually, I wonder.
Now,
Could
when
you,
you do that, you get.
could you have
2
trained a management trainee?
Oh.
Because that would matter for the order.
Hey, John. Food fight. Nice, I like it.
Because if you get them immediately when you hit this milestone, then you could then.
I could have trained a management trainee. I'll try and look it up. But yeah, timing. That's like an instant time resolution.
I don't know if you
thing.
would have done that anyways, but
Yeah, I hadn't thought about it. If a player at any point in the turn fulfills the requirements of a milestone card, he is immediately awarded the milestone card.
Okay.
So I could have.
so if
Actually,
yeah.
all right. So just real quick consideration, I could have, rather than train the campaign manager, done the training first. No, I couldn't have.
No, you recruit and then train.
I recruited
So you
3 people
recruited 3
first.
people,
so,
you got them,
so I get them. Okay,
and
so
then
I
you
get
could
them.
train one of them.
I technically had a marketing trainee, and then I can choose to train one of the management trainees into a junior VP or a new business developer or a luxury manager, which adds
Empty slots.
price plus 10, right?
Oh, for luxury manager. Yep.
Yeah. I think place a mailbox or lower max duration 3. I think I'll keep the marketing trainee strategy.
So, okay.
All right. So when you got that milestone,
So get rid of the marketing trainee and
Got
take your
it.
campaign
Yes.
manager.
Oh, there it
You already
is.
have it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. So I want a marketing.
I love that this looks. If you look around the table, it looks like everybody's looking at their menu and they're ordering food.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 marketers and a waitress.
So I would like a marketing trainee. That's the
Marketing
blue
training.
one.
All right.
So that's 1 recruitment.
Yep, that's still on screen.
Now, for a question, I'll have. You guys got what's the errand boy do again?
Errand boy just gets you a drink. Get 1 drink of any type. Upgrades into a car operator.
I'm gonna get a kitchen trainee, I guess,
Okay.
and I don't know if a waitress would help me right now, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll get a waitress.
Get no waitress. They are good tiebreakers, and they
So-
get you money when you employ them though. Only when you don't send them to the beach.
So, those are the 3 I recruited. So what's next? Then train. So then, now I was the first to hire 3 people in one turn, so I get
Yep.
2 management trainees.
You do immediately get those. Yep. And so the same thing.
So
You
these-
could upgrade it into a junior VP, new business developer, or a luxuries manager.
So now I may train one person from this pile.
Right. So the thing about the luxuries manager, which increases the cost of all of your things by $10, so it's all $20. That suddenly makes your, like, even if you're 0 away from 18 here, they're going to go much further to get the cheaper stuff now from us.
Okay.
So if your base price is 20 and you're 0 away, that's $20 for them versus me at 10 plus 1 is only 11. So it'll come to me. So that's only if you can basically lock out competition and only be the only person who can satisfy what they want, basically.
I think I'll train
That's a tricky one. I've never seen that used.
junior vice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could trade this guy in for a junior vice president, and then that would be all my
Yeah,
training.
and the thing about the training too is if you have like 3 trainers out, you cannot train the same person 3 times with trainers.
Okay.
You can do it with some of the later ones like gurus and was it coaches? The coach 2 trainer slots may train the same person 2 steps, and the guru is 3 training slots, and you can do the same person 3 steps. So you can take one person from management training up to junior VP, vice president, and then like regional manager all in one turn.
I believe that I've done the
Yep.
first to hire 3.
You do both of these, right?
Yeah. So how do you guys want to place these?
Just next to it so they can see.
like that.
This will get a little
I believe
crowded,
that's
but
everything. I don't think I can do anything else. Correct?
And actually, if you do it like that, they
oh,
can
they
still
can read
read
it.
the
Yeah,
top.
sure. If there
Because
is.
all I have are recruiters and trainers. So
Yep.
I believe that's my turn.
Everybody did their thing, right? So then next is Johnny.
Nope, I'm lying. I'm lying.
That's...
Yep.
Mike's
Oh, I'm sorry. You're purple. Yeah.
Yes.
This is got it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm also gonna go recruit 3. So let's go and take a waitress, a pricing manager,
Pricing
and
manager.
a errand boy.
Okay.
There you go. Alright.
So that's your hiring.
Alright, so I got 3, so I get the title for first to hire
Yeah.
3 people on a turn, so I'll grab 2 of these guys. I'm gonna go and snag one of the manager's trainees, and I'll put him up to the next level up.
Junior VP.
Oh,
Or you could go one of the other
That'd
2
be
as
an
well.
extra one.
You
Well,
can
does that
go-
really do anything at this point? No. Yeah, so I'll go and do a management, whatever the next one up from management is. The junior vice president?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right.
And then, but now if I have play him, I need to have money to be able to pay his salary, which I don't have at the moment.
You need to. Well, so you get the bonus of first to train someone, which is $15 discount on salaries. Right. You just trained someone along with us.
Yes.
So that's so you don't need to.
But his salary is 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But so if you have 3 people, right? So if I upgraded
okay.
campaign
Yeah,
manager,
yeah.
I need to pay this to keep it, even if it's at the beach.
I didn't know that. Okay, so as long as it's in your hand or in your pool,
Correct.
you have to pay those people.
Yeah,
Alright.
even if they're at the beach, you cannot have
That's
them
important. Okay.
in
I
your pool and all to play next turn unless you pay them to stick around.
Okay.
They're just on vacation. They
Alright.
still need employment.
So then you can go mark me off on those 2 as well.
Okay. Crowded, but that's all that it's going to be.
Here, just in case people can't
Can you
read
just
it,
tower them or something?
let's just do it like that. You can see the 2 underneath.
Alright. And then I think that's end my turn, correct?
That's the end of your turn, and it's Johnny's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a marketing trainee. Eric,
Which one's that?
Marketing training. Got
and
it.
actually go ahead and just give me campaign.
You're going to upgrade to.
Yeah.
You're going to train him.
So he's going to the beach.
So hire, train, and that's all you're doing, right?
Oh, actually, question is.
You also would get the first to train.
The question is, do I want that? So I'm gonna tip my hand a little bit. If I don't get first to train, I can get first to pay 20 or more in salaries.
If you have the money.
If I have the money, and if I pay 20 or more in salaries, I can use multiple trainers on the same person, which could be powerful in the long game.
Right.
I don't know if the game's going to be that long, so I'm going to go ahead and
Do what you did.
do what I
I'm the
did.
same person.
So you get the first to train as well. So you can mark that on yours. So no one didn't get the first to train.
I don't know if this is going to work.
No, I would just cover it up.
Nope, you can't see all four.
Yeah, it's just gonna fall over. We need small. We need little like squares.
Oh, I could have grabbed them from Wingspan. That would actually probably work better.
Maybe we'll do that at some point. Okay, so that's the end of all the turns. We go into dinner time. There actually is stuff here, but nobody actually has beer to sell.
Right.
Yet. So dinner time doesn't happen. Really. We skip it over to go to payday. We would be paying salaries right now, but we all got the first to train someone, so in which case we just don't have to pay them.
And I don't have to pay mine anyways because I don't pay marketers.
You'll pay marketers.
Yeah, they come to you. They're like, oh, they want to work. You're like the advertising firm in Mad Men. They want to come to
haven't
you
seen
and
that.
work for free.
Yeah, I got to see that. It's on my list.
It's a good one. Marketing campaigns are going to happen now. So this thing's eternal. It's going to pop another beer onto here. You want that beer, man.
So now you need 2 beer to fulfill that.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. If you only had one, it wouldn't do anything. And then cleanup. So unsold food and drinks.
Yeah, I guess this is where you take your cards
Take
back.
everything back into your hand. And then milestones, we would cross them off. Did anyone get anything that we're going to cross off? You get to cross off the first to hire, which you already did.
Yep.
And then we're back to the top of the turn, restructuring. So pick your team.
Yeah.
Your team.
I feel like I'm not making wise decisions.
That's fine. I like that.
But I'm not
Isn't
really...
is there a max managers you can have? Isn't that a thing?
I think 3 managers
Like,
can work
at
for
all?
CEO. Here, give me the rule book. I'll look that up.
I thought there was a rule about that.
Yeah, I think there is. It's funny, I gave you all here are the 2 strong opening moves, and I did something different. I think it's going to come back to haunt me.
There was someone hunting you.
Let's see. Oh, also, I didn't mention, if you ever accidentally place more employees than you can actually have working for you, you basically lose your turn. Your corporate structure goes away. And you
Going to
don't get to
recount
activate it.
this then.
Yeah, you don't want to mess that up.
That's important.
Basically, all cards go. Everybody goes to the beach because
Everyone go home.
yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
I thought there was a maximum for managers, and I'm not finding it. I don't see it, so maybe not. We'll pay that
Okay.
wrong. Anybody in the
Yeah,
in the
chat.
chat, if we just didn't find it, but it is in there, just let us know if we're limited.
If there's like some limit on managers, how many managers you can have. I thought there was, but I don't remember. Maybe I think maybe early when we had played like 50 managers here and forgot that the CEO actually had a limit or something.
Maybe,
But
I don't know. I don't hard to believe
everybody
we've done that.
good to flip?
Yep.
Look at this structure over here that Pete's got. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I can give you more room because I've just got a trainer.
Yeah, you're a small. You're like a mom and pop shop, but you're really good at marketing yourself, at being the coolest mom and pop shop out there. So the first thing we do is look at order of business, most open slots. I have an open slot. Does anyone else?
Nope.
Nope. You do.
I have 2 open slots.
I didn't think about you not having anyone to actually put there.
Do I have the most open slots?
You
With
do.
you guys having all those managers? Wow.
So you get to choose first, and me, and then these two can duke it out for the last one.
Yeah. I guess I might as well go last because I don't really know.
Okay, I'll put me third. Now, so what's an example of why someone might want to go first?
If
I can think of something immediately.
Yeah.
Actually, is that like the 1X things? If there's only
Yep.
one like pizza chef left, or
And you want-
2, and you can hire them both. upgrade to train to them both, you can steal them.
Also, campaigns. If you're both initiating a campaign of the same type, you want to get the lower number, so you have first option at that.
Marketing campaigns, right? You can steal the lowest number over there.
There's probably other reasons
Right.
as well, but
So am I supposed to choose now?
yes.
I'll choose second.
Also, there's no if what you're doing, so later on in the game, when milestones have already been achieved, that's really the main reason why you want to go last. So once the milestones that you're trying to achieve have been achieved, there's no real reason to pick last at that point, I think.
Okay.
Can you see how many people are in chat on the YouTube on your side? I can't on the thing. Mine says 0, but I've been seeing people chat, so I don't know if it'll show you.
There's 3 viewers.
Oh, cool. Hi, 3 viewers. Concurrent viewers. Yeah. Neat. Okay, so we did turn order. We're on to order of business, starting with Mike.
All right. First thing to do, recruit employees. I have 1, 2, 3 recruit actions to take.
So just real quick, this is the biggest point in time where, like, to avoid the game being long and analysis paralysis and all that stuff, you want to try and decide what you're actually going to do here. Because I don't know, I put these down and I have a rough idea, but I need to start thinking about it while he's doing his turn. So go ahead, Mike.
I'm gonna go and grab myself a.
Just 1 second, I want to interrupt you because
Yeah.
I see an error on here about keyframe frequency. If you're watching, can you just let us know if everything looks okay? I don't really want to mess with the stream right now if things are going well.
Keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less.
So if it looks good, just let us know. If there's something wrong, let us know. Thanks. All right. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
All right. So first things first.
See if I see it show up later.
These are in play now, so I'll go over here. First waitress play, you gain +2. Is that something I gain right now?
I see it on the stream. So
For what?
First waitress play.
Oh, you just put
Yeah, she's up.
Yep. So
ooh,
anybody that doesn't have waitresses, so Eric and I can cross that
that's
off.
a good one.
And also first to lower prices. I just snagged as well.
You get a permanent price of -1.
Yes.
Can you give me 2 of your markers?
Yes. Here you go.
Yeah. Hey, Alan, you're still here.
Yeah.
Alan says, looks fine to me.
I also got first errand boy play.
Guys, my wife is watching us play Food Chain Magnate. It's pretty cool.
Errand boy.
Love you.
Hey, Allie. First errand boy.
I don't have a card. Alright. I don't know what all this stuff does yet, but I did a lot of cool things. Oh, good. That's actually really good. Okay, so I'm recruiting first. So I can recruit twice. You said we can only have 3 managers altogether. That's not a hard limit.
We did not decide that. We thought maybe that was the case, but it doesn't seem like it is. Just gonna see if I can find that. Was there a thing on management in here anywhere, Johnny?
Well, under the CEO section is where I would have expected it to be. I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be the jerk, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself another manager and 2 more kitchen trainees.
Manager.
Yep.
2 kitchen. Gonna be a jerk.
Oh, wait, I thought, okay, the specialties only have less now. Okay. But we're making food here, because we like to go and make the greasy donkeys in peace. Alright, recruiting's done. Train employees. I have 1 trainer. I have the 3 that are gone
Would you
home.
just cross off?
First errand boy. You don't have to cross it off. You played one.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and train my management trainee to go and be a junior, right? Is that what I want to do? Yes, that's what I want to do because I want to play more cards. So I'm grabbing the junior, putting the manager back. Oh, there you go.
You can't have more than 1 layer of management.
More than 1 layer.
Oh, okay.
So you are limited to 3.
Yeah,
And in
okay.
the late game, 4.
Okay.
Okay, layer being as you tear it down.
Right. So you can't have a manager managing a manager.
Alright.
Only CEOs can manage managers. So
That's
a
right.
thing.
Yep.
So I recruited employees, I trained my employees, I don't have a marketing campaign. So
That's
get
important.
food and drinks. So right now I have 1 errand boy. So from here, right, he can move how many spots?
The errand boy, it doesn't move anywhere. It is just get 1 drink of any type.
Oh, okay.
It's a portal
So
thing.
I'm gonna grab a beer because the guy next to us wants a beer, and since I have the First errand boy played. All buyers get +1 drink from each source. What does that mean? Am I a buyer?
Does that actually apply to Errand Boy? Because he's not getting it from... because he's not getting it from the board?
What's a buyer, I guess is my question.
I will check. A buyer would be when Errand Boy upgrades to like a car operator or a truck driver.
Okay.
They go and get 2 from this source, so it would go 3.
Oh, alright.
I don't know that it applies to an Errand Boy, but I will look that up as we go along.
I will place that down there for now, and we can come back to that.
Mhm.
But that's the only food and drink I can do. No, I can't place any houses or gardens, and place or move restaurants are not within my ability right now. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay, my turn. I will recruit a management trainee
Management trainee. That's one.
first.
Does the Errand Boy?
Oh, he goes to the beach.
He's the beach.
Okay, so that's that recruitment. This person's going to recruit, I guess, a marketing trainee.
Marketing.
And the last one will be a kitchen trainee.
And kitchen.
Whoa. That's right on Board Game Geek.
So these go to the beach.
About this specific question, and it just immediately devolves into this is a stupid question for some reason.
Oh, okay.
And so those are
What's
my
the answer?
recruits.
I don't know. That's really annoying.
I'm going to train my junior vice president to be vice president.
Alright. And he still costs 5, right? You don't pay more to have him on Ledger.
Oh,
All right, Michael. Well, we'll see you when you get back. He's bringing his daughter to her job as a pizza chef.
Nice.
I have
That's awesome.
regarding training,
This was good prep for that, right?
I just upgraded this card. So does he stay here or does he go to the beach when I'm training?
You can only upgrade people at the beach.
So I could not. So I could only train the people that I recruited.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so that I did wrong. Okay, so given that, I will train.
Wow. What is the answer? That's so frustrating.
Now this guy was a. He was a junior vice president.
Oh, yeah. Good call. My apologies.
Okay, so given that, I will train this marketing trainee to the next level up, please.
Alright. There you
Thank you. Okay, so that's my training.
Yep. Someone answered.
Okay, initiating marketing campaign.
Yeah.
So I can
They
have
don't-
this little guy.
They don't get the upgrade. The Errand Boy doesn't get the upgrade from the Errand Boy thing
Okay.
because it's not a buyer from a source. It just
Yep.
gets one.
So this guy can do a billboard. True. Where am I? I'm.
Well, is he at the beach right now?
This is not. This is the guy that I had before.
Did you have it
You
out in your
trained him,
corporate
He was.
structure?
He was here.
Okay.
But
My
do you
second-
have a second marketing
My
guy?
second one's here.
Alright.
Yes.
So what did you upgrade?
I recruited a marketing trainee and I upgraded him to
Okay.
a
Campaign
campaign
manager.
manager over here. Okay, so this guy's going to start a billboard campaign, so I have to take one of these fellows.
Is there a
Doesn't
limit to
matter which
how
one.
many people you have in your deck?
No.
But you have to be able to pay all of them.
Yes. Alright.
Okay, and so this billboard has to be placed adjacent to a home and a road. Is that true? So, out of curiosity, could I do this? Is that
You can. Yep. And then it's going to mark it to 18 only. Yes.
You upgraded him last turn, but you didn't have any money to pay him.
I had the
He's 15.
first to train someone.
Oh, $15 discount.
if
Right,
I
okay.
did here? It would only mark. It only markets to.
That would not mark it to that because
Has
it's
to be
not
adjacent
Has to
the
be
house.
actually
touching the
adjacent
home.
to.
Yeah.
They are
Okay.
very short-sighted.
I'll do
in the
that,
50s, they had
and I have to specify the goods. So that would be what, a burger, I guess. Wood burger. And then I have to
Okay.
pick a number.
So
Number
we'll pick the
14
burger
for
icon.
him.
Yeah, and it's a max duration of 2, but you can choose a lower duration.
You could choose one
So-
if you wanted to. But then you'd need to.
No, the two's
So
fine.
he is going to pay the salary of that guy, right? As he's
He
out.
doesn't have a
He
salary.
doesn't have a salary. He's a grunt.
What?
The only guy who has a salary right now is my
He's an
junior
intern.
vice president.
Mine does. He's got a campaign manager though,
Yeah.
right, in his deck.
Right. Okay, so now that is all the marketing campaigns I can do. Now get food and drinks. What happens there?
Do you have anything that will produce or collect food or drinks?
I have
You
a
have
kitchen
boy.
training,
Yeah.
so he's going to make a burger.
All right. Yep.
So that goes on the restaurant.
Nope.
No, where do I put
Goes
it?
on the.
Goes on
It's
here.
you.
Oh, yeah,
it's your
you.
personal supply.
Goes down here. Gotcha.
Yep.
And you also created the first burger, right? Is that the thing? Yeah. First burger produced plus one burger cook.
And you also. So I need a marker from you for that one and for the waitress because you played a waitress.
For which one? First burger?
Yeah.
Produce?
You also get a
So
Okay,
waitress
first
is here.
Yeah, burger cook is there.
And
First
burger
marketed.
Burger here.
First burger produced and marketed.
And
yes.
marketed. Yeah.
Oh, and
well,
marketed?
no, actually, technically, I don't.
Do I get that
cross
one
those
as
off
well?
yet.
Yep.
I do. So I just circle that. Okay.
All right, and here's your burger cook for the perk of being the one who made the first
and
burger.
They show up at the beach.
Yeah.
Okay, then that was get food and drinks. Now place new houses and gardens, not doing that. Place or move restaurants. So I guess that is my turn.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm next. So first I recruit. I have one hire a person slot. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm stupid. I put a trainer out here,
And he's definitely a trainer.
and I have no trainable employees.
Well,
Well, you can recruit somebody that can.
That's true. I can recruit someone who can. Thank you. Yes. I will recruit a kitchen trainee, and then I am going to run an errand boy to get a beer because that feels good, I guess. So I played the
But
first errand.
now, both of you realize that you're going to be throwing away that beer because you don't have enough, right? You have to fulfill the entire demand.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
But you get your
Because
fridge.
I'm
your
getting
freezer.
my fridge, right? That's what I want.
Yeah.
I just know if you were specifically picking beer because you thought you were going to be able to deliver.
Yeah. Thank you. So did that. So I get my first errand boy played, and I will at the end of the turn get the first thrown away food and drink, which I'm just gonna mark now so I don't forget it. So I'll get one of them here. One first errand boy played is this one. Cart operator first, right? So then I'm gonna produce. Sorry, what's the order here? Train employees. I do have the trainer to upgrade the kitchen trainee, which shouldn't be there, into a. I'll get a free pizza cook. I guess I will get a pizza cook. For my kitchen trainee, errand boy and kitchen trainee, then the campaign manager is going to go campaign. Comes out and it's going to get a mailbox or a mailer thing, and I want to. What are they? 7, 8. Where's the other mailboxes? 10. I'm assuming 9 is in there somewhere. We should organize this.
Right
9. Is there anything below 7? Where's 6? Is 6 a?
Here's 6.
No, that's just the number.
6 is an
there.
airplane.
6 is an airplane. Okay, so I guess I want 7, 9, and 10 are the small mailboxes. I'll go 7, and I will put it.
Other side.
Yes, not infinite. So I'm here. It can move 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. I could go on this or this tile. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it there, which means it's gonna close this loop off and mark it to both of those homes. And I'm gonna do pizza for 3 rounds. So I'm the first to have marketed pizza. I now am giving up my first marketed burger, so I cross that off. I get first pizza marketed. So I put one of my little tokens on the first pizza marketed. And then my kitchen trainee is going to produce pizza. So I get a pizza, and I get the first pizza produced plus 1 pizza cook. So I'll get a pizza cook.
So, as everyone watching can see, I'm way behind on milestones, so we'll see how that plays out.
And this is just in round 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, I think.
Is it 3?
Yeah, this is the third.
Okay.
So I can't get the first burger produced either. And then, yeah. Cart operator didn't happen. 20 salaries, $100, 100. Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'm
So
all done, I think. Did I get food and drinks, house of gardens, move restaurants? Yeah.
I have a question on the waitress. Do I just get income from the waitress, or do I have to deliver something?
I think
you just
get it.
You just get it.
Okay.
As long as you put her in your corporate structure. If she was at the beach, you don't get the
Oh,
money.
you don't. I thought I had to.
That's what I thought too. That's why I was asking.
I had a
right now.
waitress. Was I supposed to collect money?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we each get 5 because
Yeah,
we
you
also
should
get
get 5
the
from last
first.
round.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, it's the current round still.
Oh, this is the first round you played it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you could try to keep your money near your CEO, just so people can see it.
I can do that.
If I ever have money, I'll try to do the same. So, my thought is I want to try to get the first radio campaign, right? Because then I can try to lock in a lot of these houses into just all the same good and make your cooks obsolete. But I also really need to get the first... I need to make sure I get one of the Zeppelins, so that way I can produce enough drinks to be able to actually deliver them. Because once they all get 3 drinks, if I can't deliver all 3 drinks every round, then it doesn't... So if I can only get 1 drink per round or 2 drinks per round, that doesn't help me very much. So I think, with that being said, I'm going to get an errand boy, and I'm just going to train it to be a cart operator. Sorry about that.
Where are we at?
And that's it for me. So I just recruited and trained a cart operator.
Okay. Did you get a first?
I did not
you
get
didn't actually
anything.
play it
No.
yet. Okay. Cool. So, and this should have, what number is that? 7? 7. Goes on the campaign manager.
All right. So at this point,
so technically this happens later, right?
well, no, you put the things on there. They don't get distributed.
Oh,
to
that's
houses
true.
then.
That's true. That's what it is. Okay.
Oh no.
So
Tower
at this
pizza.
point, we now deliver to restaurants.
All right.
Nobody can meet the full demand of any house.
Didn't you make a burger? Oh,
Yeah,
It's
but
not
no,
marketed
how's
yet.
that-
Marketing happens after.
Okay.
Right.
So you'll see this for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just push them all in the middle so we can both reach them.
So again, nobody gets to eat.
It's a very hungry
The
town,
anticipation of food.
right? That
We're
first
building
meal's
up
gonna
to-
Pay waitresses at the end of the phase. So
Yeah,
we've
we
already
know.
done that. So we
Alright,
just did
yeah,
that early.
okay.
Pay salaries 5 per card with salaries. Does anybody have more than $15 worth of salaries to pay?
This includes the ones that are hanging out at the beach,
Yes.
correct?
Well, does it consider paying them if we have the discount on
That's why.
salaries?
That's why I said
yeah.
if you have more than 15, then you have to start paying.
I do not have more than 15.
I have exactly 15 because I have 2 pizza cooks and a campaign manager.
Okay.
First to pay 20. Does that mean I have the
Pay.
15? I
No,
need
no.
that.
You
I
have
need
to actually
25.
On top of it.
Yeah, that's right.
That was one of the reasons why I was considering not going for training
Right.
earlier, because I wanted to hit that milestone, which I'm not going to be able to do because I'm not recruiting enough people. So that happens. No salaries need to be paid. Now we resolve marketing campaigns.
So pop one off. So in order, right? There's 12, 7,
4,
14.
14. That's different.
So first me, so this pops off, and I put, not from my own pool, but these houses both want a pizza, so it
You
closes
made
off
that
a
roll
little
over there.
Yep.
Okay.
So then the next one, is 12.
So
So-
they just get one.
It's just permanently gonna want 3 beer,
So they're full. So they can't get anything.
right? And then that one gets a burger, so we'll just pop it right off the stack.
Yep.
So after dinner, the marketing happens, and now cleanup. discard unsold foods and drinks. So I'm going to get rid of my 2 things, and that's at this point I would be the first to throw away drink or food. You also get it,
Same. Yep.
and you
So I
get it.
discard this.
So we all get a freezer now, and we basically can keep around 10 items of food or drink every turn,
Okay.
which is good. Johnny's not doing very
No.
well.
Okay,
Uh,
so that's this one right here.
Yes. Yep. So yeah, these.
Yeah, you know, I want it to be different. I
Yeah.
didn't-
You broke the mold, and man, it's breaking you back. Waitress first to have $20. Yeah. Oh, the first to have $20 gets a peek at the bank reserves.
What's that
Right.
mean?
We get to look at not this pile
To
that we
see how-
discarded, but this pile over there, and
Yeah.
see how much money is going to be in the second half of the game, and how many
Which is
keep
good,
manager.
because
Yes.
You
You
can
get
plan out your strategy.
Well,
if
a
it's
priority
long
information.
game or if it's a short game.
right. So okay, so we clean up. We already did all that stuff. We take
off
all
all
the
the
cards. Yeah, pick everything back up. We crossed off the milestones. Right.
Yep. All right,
Yep.
now we go
To the top.
So we're gonna make our corporate structure first.
Okay, so we take all this out.
Oh, did I do this wrong? I think I did. Oh no, that is correct. Right. I think I'm gonna have my first turn where I actually do something.
Nice. Doing things is great in this game.
Yeah. Oh, we're down to 1 viewer.
That's probably Allie too.
No, she said bye, have fun, so
Okay.
she probably left.
We got. Who's left?
Oh, but
Michael's-
then she
Michael's
said
on.
looks fine to me. So
John Rice. Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I'm not thinking shit at all.
See, that's the thing. I have an easier time building my corporate structure
Yeah.
now. So your brains are going to get fried early.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you'll catch up. It's like the tortoise and the hare. Nice. Do I care about that? I probably don't.
Man.
Yeah, what did we mention about the managers? There's no limit on those?
You
can
cannot
only-
have a manager working for a
For,
manager.
yeah, you can't have
Yeah.
a manager.
Only person who can
So-
manage a manager is the CEO, is you.
Yeah, alright.
So in the first part of the game, that's 3. After reserve cards, that could increase.
It could be 4 or it could be 2.
Right.
Oh, because of
And
the...
if
Because
it ends
of
up being
reserve
2,
cards.
you just discard a manager.
That's true also.
Essentially.
Essentially, you
You,
can't use
you
it.
would stop wanting to pay for it.
Right. So
Yeah.
you would want to
Unless you
discard
want to like use hit the $20 paid thing.
it. Or the first. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm good to flip. Wow, Pete's got an army.
I am good to
You
flip
have an army
also.
too.
Yeah.
All right.
So Pete's, you might want to shift yours up a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of going down too low.
I can do that.
Off the screen. All right, so
And,
let's flip them.
and keep them as far towards the map as possible.
Yeah.
Because you're.
So I'm gonna bunch. I'll do the best I can.
The corporate structures get a little bit unwieldy.
Yeah. That's
How's
why
that-
I
how
went
does
with.
that
That's why I
look?
went with my strategy to make it easier on the viewers.
Yeah. Oh, is this now?
How's that
I
look?
can't.
Is that a
We're
little
looking
better?
at a loop. Can you go back to the other view real quick? I think mine are off camera there. They're too
Yeah, shift
high.
yours down a
I
little
had
bit.
the opposite problem.
I can make plenty of room for you. So.
Cool. All right.
Sure.
And we've got the same issue with Mike. You can't go above the top of the map. That's the edge of the
I
screen.
got a question for you. This guy's out here. Does he count as part of the
No.
people
Nope.
that?
But if
I
he
have
had
to manage?
if he had a salary, you would still have to pay him though.
Okay, so as long
He
as
doesn't.
these managers here can handle this many, it doesn't matter. No
Correct.
one's managing. Okay.
You do have it. Okay, so that's actually all one row. That second and third.
Yeah, just I can't fit it all in.
Yeah.
These are all.
Yep.
Yeah, this is
Oh, I
my
did that.
management.
There's always free to be out here.
Are we supposed to flip?
Yes.
Falling asleep.
Yeah, and you can go wide, Mike, too. You have a little much more room on that side.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know if it's not
You
in
look good.
frame.
Yep. Look at all those things. So,
Right.
order of business. Who's got open slots?
I've got one.
One. Anybody else have an open slot? Looks
No.
like
Negative.
Pete's used a 2, 4, 6. Oh, and that was a 3 manager. Okay. I also don't have any open slots. So
Oh,
first you.
well, I don't think I cared this turn about who goes first. I think I'm gonna go first. I can try to go last next turn if I care about it.
Then it's Mike.
Yeah, same for me, so I'll go second.
I'll go last, please.
I'll go third.
Yeah, so I guess that's the other reason to pick first. If you don't care on a particular turn, it puts you in a position to have that choice the following turn.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so then first up, order of business is done. Working 9 to 5.
All right.
Johnny.
So I am going to recruit a. Who do I want to recruit?
Somebody good. I'm gonna move the bank off to the side.
So I need to look at my menu. So I can do that. So I think I'll take.
So there's this thing in this game where there's this lot of slow build up. No one's gotten any money besides you. You people have gotten
You
for your
people.
you waitress people.
Yep.
Have gotten you money. So like it's nothing, and then you just start selling, and things accelerate pretty quick.
I'm going to take a management trainee.
Management training, and then at the end of the game, it seems like there'll be like so much money left in here, and then you'll have one turn where $400 will just go.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to train up my campaign manager into a brand manager.
There are 2 of each of the 1Xs in this game? No, there's 3 brand directors.
There should only
One
be
X
2.
doesn't mean you can only have one.
No, it doesn't mean
Oh,
that. This is a
brand
brand
manager
manager.
on spot,
So 1X in certain player counts is 1X card, but not in a 4-player game. There's 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just means it's a restricted number.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should have just been like an L, like for limited or
Yeah,
something. Like.
yeah. Right, so that's it.
I recruited and I trained, and I get to do this.
Yeah.
So I get 2 drinks. So first of all, first card operator played, so buyer gets +1 range. That happens immediately.
And we don't get that, so we can all cross off unless you have card operators. You do, or no, Aaron.
No, this is
Aaron
Aaron Boy. How'd you get a card operator in
He
play?
upgraded
Trained
it
it last turn.
last turn.
That's why I didn't get drinks.
I didn't see that. Okay.
So I get 2 drinks from each source on the route. I mean, sorry, and I get +1 range, so I can go 3, and that's perfect because I'm gonna go. What's going on?
You didn't get the first Aaron Boy played, so you don't
I
get
did
+1.
I get 2, but he gets 2 drinks. I'm not getting +1. I'm just getting 2 drinks from each
Yeah,
source. I get +1 range,
Right.
so I get 3 range, which is great because I go 1, 2, 3.
So you get
I get 4
4
beers, which means I will be able to fulfill that demand.
All right. Whoops. And that's your turn.
And that is my turn.
All right. So next up is Pete. No, it's Mike.
I'm going to take a waitress and 2 trainers.
2 trainers. 1,
Oh,
2.
Wait. Sorry, just 1 trainer. And then another errand boy. Those are my 3 recruits. They're off to the beach. I'm going to go and train up my errand boy to be a cart with my trainer. Here we go. He's at the beach. And then after that, let's see. Initiate marketing campaigns. I have none. Get food and drinks. I get 1 drink for my errand boy. And then I can get... I have 2 kitchen trainers. And what's near me? Pizza's near me. I'm going to go and snag 2 pizzas. 1 for each of my kitchen trainees. So 2 for that, and 1 drink for my errand boy. And then after that, place new houses and place and move
He's closer
restaurants.
than
He's
you.
got a pricing manager out.
Yeah, because you're the same distance.
He's gonna steal it.
And then that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
I also have the first pricing manager, so everything's -1 already.
Yeah, so he's
I'm at
actually
-2,
he's actually ahead of you by 2.
and I have a waitress,
Yeah.
so I can match ties.
Cool.
I'm not planning to market anything.
Maybe he's just rubbing
I'm
in
just-
how badly he beat you on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
the
he's
fight
winning
for
the
that.
pizza rights. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not doing any of the marketing, so I'm just gonna have to just have supply a ridiculous amount, and that's kind of my goal right now. Is just to be able to supply whatever you guys are marketing.
Yeah,
The good thing is this is going to run out, and I can move it away from him.
right, because it's not eternal.
Yeah.
That's the upside of
Not
non-eternal.
eternal,
Yeah.
right? You don't need to have infinite forethought.
Right.
Okay.
But I do, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a problem now because after you snag those 3, I can go and snag that beer every round pretty much. Unless you do a discount of some sort.
Okay.
I would like to hire an errant.
No. My turn.
Oh, I thought you were waiting for me. Sorry.
No. Turn. I get
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
you're right.
So right. So first I recruit. I'm going to recruit. How many do I get to recruit? 1, 2. So I'll take a pricing manager. I'll take a marketing trainee. Is it going to be a marketing trainee? Yeah. Maybe. Things just changed for me. So management trainee or trainer. No, trainer. I'm going to get a second trainer. And that is my hiring, right? It was 1, 2. Then I'm going to train somebody, and that's going to be the pizza cook. It's going to become a pizza chef, and so that's cool.
Well, you're going to have to pay salaries this turn,
But
but you don't have any money.
will I?
Didn't you have 3? You said you had 3 last time.
And I just upgraded one of them. So
One of them that already had a
2,
salary.
3.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make
Yep.
sure.
So pizza, sorry, done. These just don't do it. That done. And then this one, it's gonna produce 3 pizzas. So you won't. You did 2. Okay. And then
But it doesn't matter how many pieces you have. There's only one.
I understand. I just thought he didn't have any because
Oh.
it was on his card.
Yeah.
And then produce 1 burger or 1 pizza. So I guess I'll take a burger, just to have that. And there we go. My turn's done.
Okay. Now it's my turn.
Now it's your
right?
turn.
Okay. I'm going to hire, I guess, 2. Oh, I guess a drink. What's that? An errand boy?
Errand boy.
Yeah, I'd like an errand boy and another waitress.
So we are staying about 10 degrees, 12 degrees cooler on the CPU, 8 to 10 degrees actually, cooler on the CPU.
Than last
But
time.
it's freezing in here.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. It's good. Keep me
I would
fresh.
like to train my junior vice
He
president.
has to be at the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed that up. Okay, so I could train one of these guys.
Or whoever you just recently recruited.
Yeah. That's a
Well, that's right. This one.
the first thing, at least for me, when I'm like thinking about my turn and what I'm going to play. I look at my hand and say, "What do I want to train?" And I set it down outside of the.
Yes, that's important. Okay. Well, then I'll upgrade the. Do I want to upgrade the errand boy? If I have the trainer out there, must I use him?
I think it's May.
Let's see. Get food. It just says get food and drinks. I don't know.
Train. For each training action in your company structure, you may train 1 person. Once that, you can forego it.
Was it just trainers that you're asking about, or any?
Just training.
Okay.
Well, that's all he specifically said.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll train the. I'll upgrade the errand boy to a cart operator. Okay, so that's that. So that's my recruitment and training, initiating marketing campaigns. So now I can initiate this guy to do something.
11:30, by the way.
He can place a mailbox, which I will. Where are the mailboxes?
12:30, 1:30. So we have 3 hours.
Could someone help me again with
Finish
the
in 3 hours.
mailbox placement? It's tracing the road.
Yeah. So you trace. So let's say you put the mailbox here, right? So touching that road.
Let's say.
Then you would trace. You ignore houses, billboards, anything else on the road. So you just trace inside of the road. So that would cover this.
That's a overpass.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for the
Oh, yeah,
for the,
forward.
for
Could I,
mailboxes,
could I
yeah.
put it there?
It would be the same effect though.
Okay.
anywhere in that structure. Yeah. Besides, like your
So
Yeah, same
this would affect this house, That house?
No.
Nope, not on the other side of the
Anything on
road.
the
You
inside.
trace the inside of the road, so it's just those two
So
houses.
those two houses.
Consider it a
Go thing.
like a
Okay.
like a newspaper boy that can only throw out of one side of the car as it's driving.
Ooh, and it wouldn't be infinite. It would be on this side.
Right.
Yeah,
And
and you
then
can choose
up to 3.
Right.
I'll do.
It'd be nice if you could market multiple kinds of
the
food.
burgers.
Yeah.
And then I take the number 8 over here and place it on
Yep.
him.
Yep.
So that is my marketing.
Did you
Then-
produce your food?
Get food and
There we
drinks.
go.
So now I just tally up what these guys produce.
Yep.
So 3, 4, 5 burgers.
And that's it.
I believe that's it. Yes.
Okay.
And no new houses and not moving restaurants. So that's my turn.
So that's all the turns. Dinner time happens now, and we go in order of house number because we will be able to do this one, and Johnny's gonna be able to do this one.
Yeah.
So let's look at number first. So demand. 8 goes first. 8 wants 3 beer.
I'm the only one with
You've
3
got 3
beers,
beer.
so we don't look at distance.
So those
I get to
go
do it.
away. He has to spend his 3 beers,
And he gets 30
and
back.
he gets $30
I actually get 45.
because you have a
Marketing, yeah.
marketing thing. So there's 45 for you. Maybe we should. I don't know what goes there.
So 45, and I also get first to have 20, so I get to take a look at those reserve cards.
Right. I'm not gonna mark it yet. I actually won't get it. So you look over there. Meanwhile, go on to house number 2, which is 10.
I'm going to go ahead, and if you guys
16.
will not look, I'm going to show.
Oh yeah, don't look at this one.
I'm going to show the viewers what we have, and I'll get this in view in focus in just a second. All right, hopefully you can see that.
It's good.
Focus back on the board. Yep, we're good. All right.
Okay, so then the next house is 10, and then there'll be 16 and then 18. So 10 wants to sell pizza. You are 1-2 away. I am 1-2 away, but you have
I'm -2.
yeah, you're $8. So you definitely get it. So this comes off. You have to drop one of your pizzas.
Yep.
And you get $8. 5. You didn't get a bonus for it, right?
No, I don't think so.
You don't get like a plus for pizza. Like I got the plus
no, I don't have
$5
that.
for every pizza sold. So there's your 8, and then the second one will do the same thing.
Let me kill on that again.
Right, that's only 1 away from you. It's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 away. Right, 8 away. You cut
Right.
it, so it's going to you again. So you get rid of your other pizza.
So you were actually
Yeah.
a 1 - 2, right?
I'm 1 base, and
Yeah.
then I have another 1 behind that for -2.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were a -1 on that race against the 3. I just want to explain it for everybody watching.
Race against the 3.
And when you're trying to get the food there, he's trying to get the food there. You have a 3 total.
Yes.
I'm just showing everybody how it counts
Oh,
out.
he had a
So
minus.
you didn't
1.
have a 1. You had a -1 because you had a 1 distance
Yes.
-$2.
1 for my pricing manager, and 1 because
Yeah.
I played.
I guess the other way to do it is to add up just the total price. So you're 1 plus $8.
That's usually
So
what
you're
you
at
do. You add the
9,
price.
and you're at 3 plus $10, 13. So it's actually
Right.
at 13.
You just
to
look at
9.
you add the price and you say whichever's
right.
lowest.
Yeah.
That also got me to 21.
And then tiebreakers on that. If you're totally tied, isn't it like turn order or something?
I'll check.
What's that? Right. So yeah, you got $20. I won't get $20.
Oh, actually, it's
Well, so let's finish this.
Okay.
That's done. So then 18 goes
it's
next.
waitresses break the ties.
Waitresses break ties. And then after waitresses,
It's all on here. So
Physical challenge.
yeah.
then
have
it's
a fight.
turn order.
Turn order. All right. So 18 wants to sell a burger. Pete is right there. So he
So I sell one of
tosses
these.
a burger.
Okay.
You get +5 for it, right? First burger marketed, or no? Yes, right.
Plus $5 for every burger sold.
So you get $15, right? Oh, you don't have 10s on, huh? Kind of want them in this game. $15.
So
You don't get the +20 thing, or no, you do because of your waitress, right? Your waitress is going to get you 5. Did you get your waitress money?
That's at the end. That's not right
Yeah,
now.
but he's
That's-
already at 20
I'm
anyways.
already at 20.
So
Oh, I'm sorry.
you get
Okay,
to,
so you get to look. So I'm the only person who doesn't get to look. Do the waitresses happen at a different time?
Yes, they happen. I think at payday. Nope.
No. Oh, dinner time at the end of the phase. So, which is at the end of right now, right? Because that house is gone. This has a new bunch of burger things it wants to sell. Okay. Great. So we're done with dinner time. Then we pay waitresses.
All right.
So there's another 5 for you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we go on to.
When do we chuck our food?
You don't because you have a freezer,
Well,
right?
it'll be in the cleanup.
Oh, okay.
But payday happens first.
Right.
Right?
So
Does anyone have 4 people or whatever actually have to pay someone?
5,
Johnny has to pay someone.
10,
I do not. I have a discount.
Oh, you got it too?
Yep.
Okay, right. 1, 2, 3 for me. I don't have to pay anybody.
1, 2, 3, 4. So $5.
Or you can choose to just let them go right now. It's up to you.
No.
Okay. And 5.
And
Marketing.
marketing campaigns. So we'll put that one will get resolved. No, that one's last. So 7's first. So if you're gonna put
Yeah,
take one
double
pizza.
pizza, and then this goes away.
No, that's only one duration, right? You only take.
Oh,
off,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You only take
It's
off
gonna go
one
again.
for that.
Yeah. Fine.
Then we do burgers. So we're gonna knock one off there, and we're gonna put. It's gonna affect both of these. We're gonna take one off of there. So your marketer is now gonna be free.
So this guy's done, right? So
And that's gonna go there. That's why you took all those burgers last turn. And then this one finally will happen, and I'm gonna toss my drink anyways, so I'm just gonna put the drink that I have in my supply here.
Okay. And then we're done with marketing, cleanup. We get rid of unsold food. If you have more than 10 now, you choose which 10 you want to keep.
Yep.
Then you take everything back in your hand.
You want to put the tokens on for who got the first 20?
Yep.
Oh yeah, thank you. So first I have $20. We got 3 of us.
Now I have to go and do some thinking
Can I
here.
get a green?
oh, sorry. There you go.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3.
Can you refresh my memory on what the deal is with the home with the gardens is? They pay more,
They have
they
more
can
capacity.
get 2 more goods, 2 more demand.
but don't they pay more? I think they pay $5 more per item, 15 or something.
Check.
Look at the first. These guys I need. These 2 I need. Let's remember that from there. 6.
If the house has a garden, you receive double the unit price.
20.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna lose the race to $100. Just hoping to get.
Got anybody in chat? 2 people. 5 people. What's the average watch time? 10 minutes.
So is Is everybody? Is it all making sense to those of you who haven't played? And,
Yeah. Has anybody in stream not played this and learned along with us and you're watching? Any questions? Anything that, constructive criticism for the stream? That's always welcome. What's your favorite fast food?
Okay, never mind.
Who do you think's going to win at this point?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might
bold,
be...
bold predictions? I think Mike's got it on lockdown, basically.
Pete's got a lot of burgers to deliver this turn.
He does. Pete and Mike, I think, are actually in the strongest position, despite the two of
Yeah.
us having played this game multiple times.
Okay, I think I mathed this correctly.
Oh, boy.
Quite sure. We'll find out. If not, it'd be complete chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah, I'm rooting for chaos at this point.
Yeah.
That's my only chance of getting a
You got to
CFL.
disrupt with some sweet marketing.
I'm working on it.
That's the disruption. All right. Are we all good?
Let's flip.
Flip it.
I got a management trainee,
It's the flip it song.
operator, and a trainer.
Okay, so I got 2 of my managers down here.
We switch back.
And
We got it.
we got 2 trainers and a recruiter here. And then I got 2 kitchen and an errand boy here.
No open slots for Johnny. No open
That's
slots
not
for
true.
me. What? Oh, you
I
got a
have
manager.
2 open slots.
2 open slots. Anybody else open slots?
Negative.
No. How do you have so many people working underneath?
1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
there. That makes
Oh, is
actual sense, right? Like it's 3.
I
This person
see.
manages 3. That's just so that I can visually parse it anyway.
Okie doke.
Because they each manage 2, right? So if you look it down the tree. Okay. So open slots we had none, Mike?
None, correct.
And then Johnny. So Johnny, you get to decide. Turn order.
I'm gonna go last.
And then Mike.
I'll go first.
I should have gone second. He's the only person that I wanted to go after.
I'll go second.
Oh, the agony of choice.
You go third.
Oh, sure, I'll go first. Why not?
All right. So we're on to, that was order of business, working 9 to 5, starting with Mike.
Mike, all right. We start with recruit employees. I can recruit 3 employees. I have 2 recruiters and my CEO.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I want to get a waitress. I think I'm ordering people here.
Yeah.
Looking
at the menu.
Kitchen trainee and an errand boy.
Are you upgrading any of them? gonna train
I
anyone?
don't know yet because there's a whole pool of people at the beach right now. This is off screen, so let me put it back on screen for you guys. My beach. I don't see. You can't
That's
even
still
see
off
that.
screen anyways.
It's good. Okay. Here we go. Here's my
Yeah,
beach. Is this far enough?
You're good. It's
Inside
just,
there?
just underneath
I mean, it
us.
doesn't really matter.
All right.
They're looking at a
Yeah,
stack
people,
of cards.
Yeah, people know you have guys at the beach.
All right. I'm going to train employees. I actually have 2 trainers out now, so I'm going to upgrade my management trainee. Oh, yeah, my management trainee to a junior. Thank you. And then I'm going to take my kitchen trainee. Right?
Yep.
That's the only thing I can do. Oh, car operator. I'll do my car operator because that's gonna keep my costs down right now. I don't want to upgrade too many things all at once.
Truck driver?
Yes. Yep. Here you go. And that's the end of my recruiting. No marketing campaigns. Get food and drinks. So I have 2 kitchen trainees. I'm gonna have them both make a pizza like last round, and I have an errand boy who I'm gonna go and make a beer. And those are the only things I can get for food right now. Then I can't place any new houses or gardens. And I can't place or move restaurants. So that is the end of my turn. I'll put this here. My CEO has all the food. He's can't stop that. End of turn.
I did another stupid thing. Stupidly. All right, my turn. Okay, so recruit employees. I've got 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2 recruit actions. I'm going to recruit a. What was it? A management trainee and a Pricing manager can go. Pricing manager can't be upgraded. We got a waitress. So those are my 2 recruits. Then training, I'm going to. This is where I messed up because I've got 1 pizza cook to pay. I've got a campaign manager to pay, and then a pizza chef to pay right now. If you have to let go of pizza chef, does it go back to the box?
Yeah, I think so.
So I will upgrade my. Where is it? Oh, this one.
You just have to make $5.
Yeah, easier said than done actually right now for me. So I'm going to upgrade the pizza cook into the second pizza chef, so no one else can have pizza chefs.
Womp womp.
And then I'm actually going to forego one of the training things because it would. I'd let them go. I don't think I can make any money this turn because you're just. You only have a -1.
I only have a -1, correct.
But you're still. That's the difference. For this pizza, I can't get there. That's 1-2 for me, and it's 1-2 for you, but -1. So you're gonna get it. Cool. So I won't train because it's just gonna cost me somebody. The second time, then I initiate marketing campaigns. Nope. Food and drink. Yes. I will get 8 pizzas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's wasteful because we know you're gonna.
Oh yeah, this is America, man. We are wasteful. Place new houses and gardens. Nope. And place or move restaurants. Did I? Yeah, that feels so bad. I feel like. Sorry. Quick mulligan. I'm not gonna take the second pizza chef. I'm gonna bring that back to a pizza cook, and I am going to upgrade instead my management trainee into a junior vice president.
All right.
That's my turn.
1 mulligan.
There it is. Yep. Next. Green.
All right. Okay, I have a question for this cart operator. It says get 2 drinks from each source en route. So, could someone show me like example of how this guy generates drinks?
So,
just so I know.
you're starting from your restaurant,
Okay.
and it has a distance of 2 that
Okay.
it can travel, right? So it can go 1, 2. No, there's no drinks there. So here's a drink, right? So one
Overpass.
overpass doesn't count. Yeah.
So
you can't. You can do this one. You can go 1. Nope. Overpass. You can't get any drinks.
Okay, so this card I misplayed then.
Yes.
Okay.
Because of the overpass, you can't get to any of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
If you get it a third, if it was one more distance, you could go and get this one, but it would drive by 1, 2, and then 3, and you'd get 2 Cokes.
okay.
This is where this game is unforgiving.
I'm gonna recruit a marketing trainee, please.
Tim. Hey, Tim. Welcome to the stream.
Not management.
Nice to have you
Hey,
here.
Tim.
Marketing.
Oh, my bad. Marketing trainee. Here you are.
Thank you. So he goes there. So that's recruitment. For training, I'm going to train my junior vice president to be a vice president.
Yep.
So
Got a VP in the mix.
That's training. Initiate marketing campaigns. This guy is going to set up a billboard. Let's set one up here, I guess. So I'm gonna go here, or I'll go here.
I think
I'll
if
go here.
they were one turn less advanced than they are now, I think I'd have a
You
chance.
can catch up.
Yeah, I think
That's pretty early
I
to
think
call it, man. We haven't even broken the bank once.
No, I'm not saying that I can't catch up, but I
It's
think
hard.
the plan that I have in my mind now, I know if I had one extra turn of
Yeah. You can
them
make it
not
happen.
fulfilling demands and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I think I could make it happen. I still might be
Yeah.
able to, but
So where are we?
So I just initiated a billboard marketing campaign
Which number?
with this guy, billboard 14.
Okay. and you put 2
I
burgers
put
on it.
2 there.
Yeah.
So can managers go under the vice presidents and presidents?
No.
They cannot. Okay.
That's right. So it's only one level of management.
All right.
Okay.
Regardless of how advanced they
Next.
are, if they're not the CEO, they can't manage a manager.
Get food and drink. So this is where I would collect what I produce here. Is that true?
Yep.
So I get 3 burgers and no drinks because the cart operator is not in the right spot. Okay, and then
So the way you could get around that is either by upgrading your cart operator to a truck driver and then a Zeppelin, or you could build another restaurant closer to those
Yeah.
drinks.
Okay,
What are the remaining
I
billboards?
believe that's my turn.
13, 15, 16, 11. Those are the billboards left. And then there's planes are here. And then radio towers are here. We should at least separate the numbers from the actual things that are available. Billboards, planes, billboards, mailboxes, or mailers, radios. That's sort of the order. This is the hierarchy here. Okay. And we're done with Pete's turn, yes?
Correct.
And on to your turn.
Yeah, so I had a different plan, but I think I may be able to do something interesting here. Can I pull it off? No, I actually don't think it's going to work. I'm going to stick with my original plan. I'm going to recruit a trainer,
Recruit a trainer.
and then I'm going to train my brand manager up to a brand director.
Uh-oh, radio tower incoming.
Upside
I
down.
was just going to fix it. Okay. That's it? What else? Card operator?
My cart operator. I
Gives
don't
you-
think it's going to be able to deliver, but 1, 2, 3, 4 beers.
4 beer. Okay. That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so that's all the turns, right? That was, you were last in turn order. Okay, so we go to dinner time now, and we look at the houses.
Oh, that's why turn order. Should have gone first.
For next turn or something?
I think we're gonna tie. We're gonna tie for
Delivery,
delivery
demand,
there.
or whatever. Okay, so we look at...
I'm at negative. Oh, you're at 0 though.
Yeah.
I see.
So, all right.
Okay.
Houses 7's first. 8. Yeah. 7 first. Pete. This house wants burgers. It is the only person. So I have a
the
burger
area.
actually as well. So like, who has burgers is the question. We both do, but I'm so much further away. Well, hold on. No, yeah. No, we're both. Hold on a second. This goes 1, 2 to me, and then 3, 4, 5 to him. So I get that actually
For which one? For 7?
for number 7
Oh, okay.
because there's this overpass here.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Okay.
like next
Yeah,
to him
yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
tile, you can't get over to him. So
Alright.
1, 2 to me. So I'm going to sell a burger to this house, and I get $10, which makes me regret a previous decision. So $10. Then the second house to go is this one with the beer. So that's Johnny, obviously. Right?
No, I'm at
No.
0. I'm at 0 also.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we're
Yeah.
actually tied, and then because he's earlier in turn order, he'll deliver that.
So just for the stream's sake, you are 0 away, but you don't have the consistent -1 from first to lowest prices, lower
Correct.
prices.
I do
And
have
you
that.
were, so you're 9. So even though you're 1 tile away, you're both tied. You have no waitresses in play, neither do you. So it's turn order, and it's whoever is first in turn
Yep.
order.
So I actually really screwed that up because I could have chosen first in turn order.
You could have, yes.
Yeah.
So you sell a drink, and so you get $10.
$9.
$9. That's
And
right.
I'll give you a 1 back, or just give me 8.
Well, we don't have any more 5s. So
Why is it
unless
not
you?
10 each? Okay.
I don't know. So
Was it on 20?
20. Yeah, can we make change
Or,
for 5s.
Yeah, here, I'll give you 3. I'll give you 3. Plus the 1 that I was
Yeah.
going to get.
There you
And then this all goes back to the bank.
What does?
Those 1s you were going to give me?
No. 3 plus the 1 you. This is 20.
Yes.
So I just gave you 20. So these don't come back to the bank. Those are yours.
What did you have to start with?
These are not my ones.
What did you have to start with?
21.
You had 21 originally?
Yes.
So you get $9 more, which is 30.
So
Which
he
is
does
what-
not get those 4.
Okay.
So you gave him an extra.
All right.
1, 2,
This
3,
kind of
4,
is-
5. Yeah, that's 5.
Okay. So that was house number 8. House
Yep.
number 10 is next, I think.
Yep.
This one goes to you again. Well, so you're minus 1.
3. Yep. I'm
So
at 2.
that beats me, right? Because I'm 1, 2. You're 1, 2, but you're minus 1.
Okay.
So you sell the pizza, right? And you
Yep.
get 10 for that.
Yep.
And then this pizza is also to you
So.
because you still have a pizza left.
All right. I'll give this back to get 20. instead.
Pizza, there's a 20. You're welcome for all that marketing that I did for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's kind of my plan. Is I'm just gonna leech off everyone's marketing.
Leeching. We still have houses. We have 18 left for Pete here, probably, right? Because he's on that tile. I don't have any discounts. You have a bunch of pizza, so you're gonna get it. And you get 15 for each pizza, right?
Each burger, yes.
Burger, I'm sorry, yeah. So it wants 2. You have 2,
So you get
so you get $30.
30. So we are down to 5, 10, 15,
Not much before the bank
25.
breaks. Okay, so that's dinner time. We pay waitresses. You have 1, so you get $5. And then we're end of dinner time. We go to payday, pay salaries.
So I don't pay any.
4.
2,
So I need to pay a salary.
3. I chose not. Oh, 4. I do have 4. 1, 2,
2.
3, 4. So right, I could sacrifice this and keep. Who would I give up? No, I'm gonna pay it. You're paying it?
Yep.
Is it first to pay salaries or is it first to pay 15?
First to pay 20 or more.
20 or more. So we don't count the discount as part of paying. You said.
Right, you actually have to give up $15 or $20 for salaries in order to get that milestone.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do about
We have
Mr.
to,
Cart Operator. That was
we have to initiate
Yep, we're
marketing
doing-
campaigns.
We're doing
again.
that
I
next,
guess
but
I'll
we're
pay
waiting
for him this
Oh,
round.
gotcha.
Yeah, you can keep it.
I'm going to keep him for now.
Okay. So then the next thing that happens is marketing campaigns in order, starting with the pizza. It's going to pop off and do 2 more on the loop, and then it's coming off. Thank God. And this comes back to the pool immediately, I think. And it's there. And he comes back home.
All right.
And the next one
That one
is
is going to
this
give 1 to each. So.
burger and a burger. And then
That one.
goes 1 burger.
And then this one gets...
Technically, this one happens first, but they don't conflict,
So
so
that one gets a
Gets
drink.
a drink.
And then now we discard
Yep.
unused food down to 10. So all of my beer go away.
8, 10. I have to get rid of 1 pizza, but I still have 10 pizzas. That's a lot of pizza. I guess I'll put it here so people can see it.
Right, and pick your corporate structures again.
Right.
Restructuring.
It's after.
Sold food, employee cards, milestones. So any milestones get crossed off there? No.
I don't think
Radio
so.
campaign's coming though.
Maybe I'm training him instead to a super brain.
To a ridiculous brand director. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let me collect these things. This guy.
So I think him paying that person may have helped.
Okay.
We'll see. I've got a master plan.
Is it a masterful plan? Or
It's not masterful, but it's my master plan.
Okay.
And it's the best I've got. We'll find out at the end of the game, I
We
suppose.
will. We will.
It's back.
You need like an airplane pizza campaign.
That one's staying on. That one's going in for sure. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. You know that I have a manager. Well, I probably should have just not paid and gotten rid of. Didn't look at this one. All right.
Just don't let Mike
Too
deliver
late.
any more pizzas this turn.
Yeah.
I like pizzas.
I like pizza too. This game's making me hungry.
Is that what I want? Oof, man.
One, two, three.
Done.
All right.
I'm done.
I did my thing.
So let's flip them over. Anybody have open slots?
None for me.
Nope.
None for me either. So, Mike, you get first.
I get first dibs. At this point, though, I don't think what you guys do at this turn is going to affect what I choose, so I'll stay up first.
Can we see your thing?
Yeah, I'm slowly getting these set up for you guys. Alright, so I
Bated
got three
breath,
waitresses,
Bated breath. Bated breath.
we got 2 trainers, recruiter, and then
The pricing. You were looking for the pricing.
I was looking for the pricing manager. I get a pizza this round. Maybe.
no, you would get 2. If you get the first one, you should be able to get the second one.
Okay.
Alright.
But if he put out 1, then it would have locked me down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll stick up first.
And then it's so we had no open slots, right? So I'll go second.
Third, please.
Okay.
Wow.
Same turn.
Right.
Oh
Nice.
no. Okay. First up is Mike.
Alright, I'm recruiting 2 people. So I want to recruit a
Is all good? Yeah.
waitress and a manager. Don't know why I said that.
Oh.
I said it.
Do you want a waitress and a manager?
Correct.
Waitress, manager.
Thank you.
And
Then
then
going to the beach. After that, we go straight to train employees. I have 2 trainers on board. And so I'm going to update my truck driver, who I'm already paying money for, to be an even better person. Right?
yeah,
Zeppelin. That looks good.
Zeppelin is pretty sweet.
Alright, so you've been trained. Let's look at the other ones I just picked up.
Now Zeppelin can't backtrack, right? Backtrack. Right, it can't go like 1, 2, 3.
I don't think the...
No, you can't hit the same tile twice.
Right. So you are here, right? So you can get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like the best you could do. Or you could go 1, 2, 3, and get those.
Yeah. And
Or is
then-
it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, I think it's that.
Does it go 4? Zeppelin? It goes 4. Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade the manager trainee to be a junior manager. That's my 2 training options.
Okay.
After that, no marketing. I get food and drinks. So I'll get 1 beer and 2 pizzas again for my kitchen trainees. That's the end of that. And then I don't place new houses and I don't move restaurants.
Right.
Mark that I now have.
Gluttony Inc.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a little snafu I gotta deal with, but the first thing is hiring. I've got 1, 2 hire slots, so I will take a waitress and a second pricing manager. And then my upgrade, my training, I've got campaign manager, a junior VP, and a kitchen trainee that I'm interested in. And I'm trying to decide on, I know I want to do the junior VP, but to what, dear reader? Actually, let's make this simpler. Let's put the pricing manager back. We will get two waitresses this turn, and I will upgrade the junior VP into a discount manager. There's a -3. So junior VP goes back. The second training is going to be to train the campaign manager into a brand director.
Brand manager.
Brand manager, I'm sorry. You're the director. You're the brand manager, right. So those are my two training options. So recruit, train, price -1, and a waitress. So I'm done with my stuff.
All right. Peter.
Okay, I'm going to recruit a marketing trainee, please.
Marketing trainee.
Oop, yep.
So he'll go here. That's my recruitment. Then for training, I want to train my vice president to be the guru.
Oh no. There's one of those. Guru's good. That gives you a lot of flexibility to
training.
adapt and stuff.
Yeah.
Initiating marketing campaign. I would like to initiate another
Mailbox or billboard.
billboard for. These are the only sizes here.
Just these ones. Those are mailboxes.
Oh,
So just these 3 or 4.
I could grab one of these, right?
But it is the lowest number. Well, second lowest. That's the trade-off is size versus. Yeah, you have to do if you're going over there.
That one, and then that's a 15. So here, and I want 2 burgers. That's marketing. Get food and drink. I get 3 burgers. Place new houses, no. Place and move restaurants, no. That's the end of my.
End of your turn.
Yep.
Johnny.
Yep. So I'm gonna recruit.
7.
I'm going to.
On track, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we still have 2 hours that we could play before we have to start worrying about being late for our second game. But
Yep.
I think that we will definitely finish the game in that time.
You undercut me here. 1, 2 to get there. I'm also going to be 1, 2. And we both have -1 right now.
But you're first in turn on it.
And I'm first in turn.
Okay, so you actually get it.
So
Yeah, you get both of them. Yeah, I thought I was going to get it this turn, so I was like all excited.
I think there's no way for me to get up to 100 before Mike does.
You just have to be in the same turn as I do.
In the same turn, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to recruit a management trainee.
Management trainee. Got it.
I'm going to train him straight up into a junior VP. And I'm also going to train my cart operator into a truck driver.
Okay.
I'm going to start a campaign for. I'm going to do a radio campaign for beer. Question is where?
Infinite, right?
Is infinite.
There's your beer.
Um,
Put on it.
Yep.
1, 2. That corner would take me 2 to get to. I feel based on where you're located and where the roads are, I undercut you just by distance in almost all directions.
Well, I'm closer here.
Yep.
Definitely closer here.
Yep, but I'm at -1.
Yep. So. Yeah,
So-
this is tough. Because my
Talk-
thought
yeah,
process
talk us
here,
through it
yeah,
a
my
little
thought process here is I could go here and I could get this area here,
Mm-hmm.
and 1, 2, 3, 4 houses would be hit. If I can deliver to all those, obviously that's a lot of money. My other option is it can go it can go farther away. So I could go, down here or something, and potentially, hit these two.
But he's got
And
an
put a restaurant here, in which case I get both of them, and I get that one.
But
Do you have a guy that can make
make
a restaurant?
make a new restaurant.
Yeah, I can make. Not yet, but I
Okay.
could in the future make a new
Right.
restaurant.
Yeah.
So I could do something like this, which would hit all of those, but then I don't get this one, which I am closer to. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
2 away from that, which brings me down to 1 from a -1. You are 1 away from that, so we tie.
I think I just put it there.
Okay. Put your beer on there.
I'm gonna go there. That's probably not the
How many rounds does that go for? Is that infinite?
It's infinite
It is-
here.
all of his are infinite.
But it takes up a person to do it, right?
It takes up that, yeah. Infinitely taking up the brand director.
It's number 1.
So beer are just important
That's
on
number
this side of the
one?
map. It is the number.
Ah,
It's always going to go first.
okay. There's gonna be a lot of beer going on over there.
That's it. I've done everything I can do.
Okay. That's the last turn.
Also, my radio campaigns produce 2 goods instead of 1.
Right. So we all lose that
I
one.
mean, it produces 2 good.
Your token
It
on
sends out 2 icons per location.
Yep.
Yeah. Put your token on there. And then we're done with working 9 to 5. Dinner time. So starting with 1, it's going to produce 2 beer. Right. So bop. 2 beer. 2 beer.
No,
2
no, no.
beer.
We deliver. We fulfill.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dinner time.
Dinner
We're not.
first.
Yeah. I almost messed it up. Okay.
So it's 1 beer.
Right. So
He's the only
house number is what we're going on, right? So 7, 5. 5 is going first.
Yep.
So it is close.
Yeah.
So you're 1 away,
I'm 1 away.
but I'm 2 away, and I have a pricing manager.
So you tie there.
So we tie, but you beat me on waitresses, because I only have 1 out. So you deliver it. You fulfill that. You give me a burger.
How much do you get? 15.
He gets 15 for burgers.
Yep.
So that,
Careful throwing next to them. I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
5, 7 is next. So it's still closest to me. So I get $9 plus 5, so I got $14 for and I have a burger.
Is this your money?
I have a burger. Yeah,
Okay. Because this
Yeah,
is
so-
nice.
So at this point, we can say all burgers are by default to him.
Yeah.
it's going to Pete right now. So he gets
So he's going to
that
deliver
for 15.
two more, so
So-
$30.
So I get that one.
7. Yep.
Well, in order. So 7 do 15.
So that's 15.
You're right. But next is 8 technically. 8 is going to you, right? Or no? You're -1.
I'm -1 and I'm
You're
first.
in
I don't have a beer.
And
So.
I have a bunch of waitresses.
Oh, you don't have a beer. Okay.
And you
So,
don't have beer. That's weird. Okay,
yeah.
take
So
that
there's
from
a
there.
beer. You get 10.
I get
9.
9. So here's 1. So I'll grab a 10.
Well, hang on. Keep that one.
All right.
The
Your
bank is
burger-
gonna
you're
break
Take the
doing
5.
something.
Take the 5. The bank is broken. So hang on a second.
5.
So you're owed how much? You're owed 5.
4 no more dollars. It's a 4 more.
Correct.
All right. So he's owed 4 more. So first, nope. Don't give him any money.
Okay.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna now flip over the reserve cards to see how big the bank is gonna be, because the money that you get still comes out of the bank.
Yes.
So 2,
So
4, 5,
it's a
$600
bank.
and
So-
we're gonna have 3 slots.
So we'll do 200 there.
Could you explain the 3 slots to me again?
The most common. So these are tied, right? 200 and 100. There's 2 of each.
Yeah, no, I
So
understand.
you look
why.
to the highest number, and because this thing has a 1, 2, 3, our CEOs are still going to be able to manage 3 people.
Okay.
If there had been one more $100 thing in here, we'd have $100 left in the bank,
Oh,
and it would drop down
Yeah.
to 2 on the CEO.
I'm just a CEO.
Yes.
Okay.
That number is how many people your CEO can manage. So we don't need these anymore. You got the right number, right? It's 4, 5, 600, and we're going to manage 3, so no
got
change
2,
there.
3, 4. 20,
You need some singles.
Yeah. I'm owed 4. I
Yeah.
have 6.
Yeah.
100. So that's 2, 3, 4.
These are the iron clays from Roxley Games, by the way.
Yep.
That they produced for Brass Birmingham and Brass Lancashire on their Kickstarter.
50.
And they actually just had a recent Kickstarter for just the iron clays for people who wanted to use them for other games like this.
Nice. Yeah.
5.
Pretty sweet.
And then here's
A bunch of ones.
20, and let's just do.
So let's give the 4 now. That is owed to Mike.
So we'll match it up for now.
Alright, so let's
Or
just
I'll
double
change
check that.
anyways.
So
1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
2,
10.
3, 4, 500, 540. Right, I put in 2 stacks of 20 before.
I didn't count them. So
What did you take?
4. That's what I'm sure.
No, what's that?
No, that's his 6
is
that he
mine.
had. That's why I'm holding 4.
Oh, okay.
That's
This is what it was.
Okay, so that's just all right. So that's 20. So hang on, let's
1, 2,
here.
3,
Stop. Here,
4,
let me just
5.
count.
I'm counting 10. This is $20.
Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do too many here?
I don't know.
No, that's 100. 5. Wait, no, don't
I'm
change my stack
counting them.
numbers.
I'm just you keep recounting,
1,
so
2,
I'm trying to help.
3, 4, 5, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80,
20.
200. Or
So
600.
I can give the 4
Yeah.
that is owed to him and change it up now for a 10 or 2
Yes.
5s. All right. So that was just payout. We're not done with dinner time. That was this house. We still have. So that was it. These 2.
8, so
These are both going to you, I think. Right.
I think so.
I'm -1. I'm 1, 2 away. You are 1, 2 away. You have me
-1.
beaten on waitresses by a mile, and you're first. So you get that one,
All right, that's 1.
and then the other one is the same. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. Same.
All right.
2.
So
so
I'm gonna give you 2 here, so I get 20 back.
Yep. Man, that marketing campaign killed me. Cool. We still have one. That one. 18. This is going to Pete because he's
Yeah,
got a
it's
burger.
Uncontested, so he gets another 15.
Here's your $15. Burger, please.
How much are you at right now, Pete?
Lots. Look at all the money these guys have. Make some change, Pete.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
waiting until
I'll just-
the bank got straightened out.
10,
You might actually
20,
get 100 for me.
30, 40. So let's just do 40. And then 5, 10, 10, 25. So let's do another 20 and 5.
Thank you.
All right.
Nobody's at 100 yet.
No, maybe. 2, 3, 4,
Nope,
6, 7,
he's at-
8, 85.
How many singles?
He's at like 80.
How many singles?
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think.
So there's.
Sorry. Oh, that's 80 right there.
95,
90.
like that.
Yeah.
Here is a 5 for the stack of 5. And so you're
90.
95.
showing you.
95.
5. Yep.
And I have 2
Just
waitresses.
short. I got
Is that
$5,
right?
guys, though.
Oh,
so-
you're getting.
I get
You haven't got
2
paid for your waitresses,
Oh.
so he is going to hit 100.
Right. So do we finish dinner time? Yeah. So pay waitresses. So there's your 2. Here's your 3.
Yep.
15. So do you both hit it?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
just Pete.
Just Pete. Pete
know
gets
how
the
that
first
happened.
to $100. So your CEO counts as a CFO. So you get plus 50% to cash earned, and you may not have a CFO. So when you earn your cash, how does that work? Is it each transaction, or is it like at the end of the round? I guess it's the same
No,
round.
it's at the end of the round, but it's for everything that you've earned. You just get an extra 50%.
Right, and it rounds down. Okay, great. So we're done with dinner time. We're on to payday. Salaries. Count up salaries, people. 1,
I'm paying 2.
2, 3, 4. I got 4. You're paying 2.
What are you counting?
How many I'm counting? How many I'm going to pay? I'm actually going to drop a pizza cook to not pay her.
So I still only have 2 guys that make a salary. So
2.
We count our campaign managers, right?
You
Yes.
do, yes.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3,
No, I'll keep the pizza cook around.
4.
Pay 5.
So I have to pay 5.
Okay. Anyone paying 15 for the milestone? No, right?
no, it's 20, but
Is it 20? Yeah.
I'm only
Sorry.
paying 10 right now.
Okay. So we're on to marketing campaigns.
right.
So all these things get populated,
Yeah,
right?
so the airplane one is first. That's gonna
the radio. is
Sorry,
first.
the radio's first. It's gonna do 2 there.
2, 2, 2, 2. Is that it?
Yep. That's it.
So that's first. Second is 8. That's these 2.
Oh,
It's those
yeah.
two.
So I placed that wrong. I should have placed it up here. That's what I.
You could have gotten the square.
Pops off. This
Yeah,
comes
I was thinking the whole. Well, it was 2 more squares actually. What that would have been.
off. Mailer.
Yeah, I put that on the wrong time. Oops.
We got this one.
I'm gonna change it.
No.
That's a mulligan that is acceptable, I think. You want to move it up?
I guess nothing has happened.
You're losing so hard right now. You should take it.
I was thinking that it was on the other tile for some reason. Even though
Yeah,
it's
so it's
clearly
that
not.
one and that one.
And that one.
I mean, I just let you disrupt my game quite a bit, but
It actually helps. It actually helps
I mean,
Mike,
I'm not
but
complaining. So
okay. So that's all the. Is that all the marking? No, this one.
We got this
just
one
pops that
and
off,
that one.
and so this goes back to the billboards.
That was
and this one.
four.
yep, I'll let you handle that. And then you also have your billboard, correct?
Which one?
That he originally placed the first
yeah.
billboard.
So
in the
this
game.
one gets one more beer.
Heck, this is the house of alcoholics at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Like they were forever just
The entire neighborhood's alcoholics. It's fine.
Yeah, really. This is everyone just wants beer and maybe like a burger to keep them like alive every once in a while. All right. Great, good stuff. Now we're on to that was marketing and cleanup. Discard unsold foods and drinks. Anybody got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? I didn't actually spend any. And take all employee cards back in hand. Milestones are checked off. Great.
All right, so we're cleaning up now.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just restructuring now. And we still have the 3 slots, so that hasn't changed at all. That doesn't make any sense. It does.
Actually, I don't think I'm doing that poorly.
Oh, I forgot to get my $3 for my waitress that
Oh,
I had
yeah.
out last turn.
Yep. You need it.
I do need it. It actually makes a huge difference to me.
Lets you not fire somebody at the end of this
Right.
next round. I mean, assuming you don't also deliver food.
There's just so much beer and alcohol out there. What do you do?
Okay. Man, I got a whole lot of pizza that nobody wants. It's just going bad. It's in the fridge. It's cold pizza. And then it's not good. I'm all set.
Two.
You're all set?
Two.
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
two?
so I'm just trying to think of what I'm actually going to do with the employees.
Anybody still with us? We got 2 viewers.
2 people.
Go, whoever you are.
Wow.
I wish I could
We're
tell you
famous.
It's Allie and Lucy.
Hello.
It's probably like my wife, and now my daughter has her own YouTube account. All of a sudden, okay, we're coming up on 3 hours, including the teach. Not too bad.
I'm all set.
I think we're gonna start ripping through money too in like
All
a
set.
turn or two.
Yeah.
We're reaching the end soon. I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
this is going to go pretty quick.
2 more turns or 3 more turns, and then the game's gonna crack.
Really?
I-
Okay.
I expect.
Yeah.
You start to spend a ton of money, and like $400 there, 5-ish, 5.5 probably in the bank right now. Do you get plus for drinks? Who gets the plus cash for
I
drinks?
do.
Is it just you?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We're all good to flip.
Yes.
Flip. Any open slots?
Nope.
No.
I have 0.
Me neither.
All right, so Mike picks first.
At this point, I think I will stay as first. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, well.
Gluttony.
I'm just thinking about it. I'll go second.
I'll go third. Why not? Got stuck in last
Nice.
for eternity.
All right, Mike.
All right,
You're up.
I'm up. I am going to go ahead and recruit. So I have one recruiter plus my CEO, so I can recruit 2 people. At this point, I don't know what I am doing. People want alcohol. I need errand boys. Jesus. Yeah, I'll take an errand boy and a kitchen. I'll take you. Actually,
Oh, why did I do that? I'm so stupid.
give up. All right, so I've
Okay,
got
I'm
those
done.
2. After that, we go straight to train employees. I have 2 trainers showing right here. And so I'm going to train my junior VP to go up to vice VP or vice president. And then I have a kitchen trainee who I think wants to make hamburgers because people like hamburgers. Thank you, Burger Cook. That's my 2 training. And then after that, initiate marketing campaign. Don't have any of that. Get food and drink.
Cutting off the top at all, or no?
That's like right at the
Can you
edge.
zoom out a little bit,
So
For what reason?
just to show. a bit
I have 2
Yeah,
errand
it's
boys.
literally at the top of the thing.
2 errand boys automatically give me 2 beers. And then I have the Zeppelin, and I'm not familiar with how this actually works. So I need
So
help
you
with
just
this
ignore
route.
roads when you count. So you still start in your 0 spot and
Yeah.
you go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that.
Yeah,
So
you
How
can't,
long does
you
it
can't
go?
backtrack. It goes 4.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you can go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you
I
can
noticed you go where all the
0.
alcohol isn't.
Oh yeah, if you want beer, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
0. Well, this is right too. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's the most beer.
So 0, 1.
And you're getting
3,
2
4,
from
okay.
each, and you don't get the bonus, right? The plus 1.
He did get that one.
The first, so you get 3 from each.
Right, you
Yeah.
did the first errand boy play?
did.
Yeah.
1, 2.
No, he doesn't have it marked.
3, 4.
He does. He has it marked right
It's
here.
You have it,
uh,
you have it X'd
Alright,
off
right
on your
here.
thing.
First errand boy played.
I'm sorry.
All buys get
I'm
plus
sorry.
1.
I was looking at the buyers get plus 1 range. 1.
Yeah.
So you get 3 from each.
Alright, so I'll do that.
3,
That one.
6,
Go down right
9.
here.
9 beers and 3 lemonade if you want it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 0.
Zero.
1, 2, 3,
Right.
4. Yes, I get
So-
6
9.
6 lemonades and 9 beers.
Oh, there is 6. Yeah. So now you suddenly have this exotic new drink that you could do.
No one's interested in this lemonade light. I want the hard stuff.
With all your tons of beer. That is
Alright.
gonna kill us.
And then place new houses, nope, and move restaurants, no. So that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so I'm up next. Right? Yes. Gluttony Inc. So hiring, I've got just the 1 hire slot. I am gonna take a management trainee. Shouldn't matter, but I'll take it anyway. And then training, I have 1 trainer out. I'm going to train my. This is the question. I think this is going to be the better deal. I'm going to train an errand boy into a cart operator. Because I can get 2. I can get a beer. I can get 2 4 beer. So that's going to be that. Means I have to probably. Yeah, we'll see. That's the training. Initiate marketing campaigns. I got my brand manager. Brand manager is going to take an airplane. 4, 5, or 6. 6 would get me the most reach this way if I want to go that way. Or I could. So the thing is that this thing is going to get hit everything with 2 every turn.
Yeah.
And unless you guys are selling 3, I'll never get into that. So I
Right.
think I'm going to take, if I take this guy, it can go and hit all of these houses
Yep.
for pizza, and it can hit this one. And if I take a smaller number one, I miss this one. But I'm guaranteed to hit that.
Well, even the 6, you can it covers a tile, so you could make it go to the top and still only do the 4 if you wanted to.
No, I don't. I'm not trying to miss it. So this is why I was going to say zoom out, because there's no. I can't. This isn't showing anymore. So I'm going to put it here, so that it hits all those houses, and I'm gonna put a pizza. How many can go on it? It's not infinite, is it? Oh, it's infinite.
Infinite range. It's still
infinite range. It's 4 or lower.
Yeah, you can put it as far from your restaurant as you want.
I'm gonna do 4 on there. So that's my brand manager. It gets number 9. You don't have one. You don't have one. You don't have one.
What's that?
Another brand manager.
Okay.
I think I'll do it for 2 pizzas. I'm gonna keep some flexibility.
Okay, so after 2 rounds, you can.
I can
Is
reassess.
that
If someone
your thought?
buys one
Okay.
and wants to sneak in with a faster plane,
All right.
then I might be able to head it off. That's my thought process on that. That's marketing campaigns. Get food and drink. Nope. No houses, gardens, and move restaurants. Good. Next turn is Pete.
Okay, I'm going to recruit a management trainee,
12:30.
please.
Okay.
Management training. Here you go.
Okay, so he goes here. Then I'm going to train. My guru is going to train the management trainee to be a senior vice president. If I'm reading the rules right.
Yep.
If I get a turn, next turn I will do stuff.
Yes.
My
But I still
other
think we're
trainer
way
here
way far
third,
behind.
fourth.
Yes.
is going to train a
think I'm
kitchen
fourth?
trainee to be a
I think
pizza.
so.
Pizza cook. Here you go.
Yeah, you actually will sell stuff this
I'll
turn.
sell
right?
a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll sell two
That
beers.
concludes my training. Initiating marketing campaigns.
I think if
I've
I
got
count
I think I'm going to
three
disrupt a
marketing
little bit because I
campaigns
have this,
Okay.
but I don't know.
But you need to disrupt Mike
Yeah, that's true.
and Pete,
Yeah, and I can't.
not me.
No, you need to fulfill this demand before he does.
yeah.
So you need.
I'm
Some of
I'm
this.
working on it. I'm looking at it. See what I
Okay,
can do.
the
I
so the
can't.
mailbox. How's that work again? If I have to trace it. Where do I place the mailbox?
Adjacent to a building.
But that's it.
It's got to touch a house.
Okay.
Touch up against one of the red. So here.
And then it would trace the roads.
So it's got to fit. It doesn't trace. Oh, mailbox. I'm sorry. Mailbox doesn't touch a house. That was billboard that I was answering the
Okay.
question to. So like if you put it in here, it touches all the enclosed area, all the enclosed whites, right? Yeah. So like here would only hit this house. Anywhere in this
You don't
thing.
have any of that. Yeah, I'll do that again.
Sure.
So that's 9. So that's.
You're doing 9. You're doing it with burgers, or what?
I'm doing burgers.
How many?
3. I can't find number 9. Why
Okay.
can't I find it? Did I grab the wrong thing?
No, that's 9. I've got 9 here, which is really 6. That's 9.
Here we go. Okay. So that's him, and then I got.
Oh no. One, two.
Okay. And what's that going to do? More burgers?
Yeah, more burgers.
How many?
2. That's 14. So now we get this guy. There's another one. I'll do more burgers.
Okay.
So that's 16.
And how many?
2, please.
Right.
That is
That's
my
all your
marketing.
marketing. No. Do you get food and drinks? No.
Nope.
House and gardens. You're done.
Nope. I'm done.
So it is Johnny's turn.
All right. So I did a little miscalculation. I'm going to recruit. Who am I going to recruit? I'm going to recruit a marketing trainee.
Marketing trainee.
And I'm going to train up my junior VP. I don't think I have enough turns.
And 2.
So I'm thinking between a discount manager and a coach.
You probably want discount manager to start stealing business from Mike.
Problem, it's short term though, right? If I can get the coach, then I could get a discount manager and something else next turn. Plus, I still have two trains here.
2 trains?
Two,
We're not planning
two
299
trains.
yet. That's a little train-based humor for you, everyone.
So the coach could train somebody twice. Now, can you use a coach on somebody that a trainer's been used on? Or no?
I feel like you can't because there's a special ability that allows you to have multiple trainers in the same person.
Right. So I'm saying if I have the coach, which allows me to train the same.
No. I'm going to say no. I think it is
Yeah.
just they get to double tap, but not the trainer in addition to that. But if you get the first to pay $20 or more in salaries, then yes.
So I can go into. All right. So I'm going to train the junior VP into a coach, and my management trainee into a junior VP. So that goes into a coach. He's going to become a coach, essentially.
Okay. Truck driver?
Truck driver is going to get. So he's going to take this route: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to get three lemonade and 6 beer.
Because of this and this?
Yep.
We're going to run out of beer soon, guys.
It'll go back into.
I don't think we're component limited, though, right?
It goes back every turn, though.
That's true. Okay.
Did you hit
It was
3
this one,
alcohols?
this
I got 2.
one, and then you come under.
Truck drivers get
you
3
do
for
that.
each source.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Your turn's done, right?
My turn is
Get
done.
food and
yeah.
drink, new houses and gardens, move restaurants. No. Excellent work. We're all done with the round. We go into dinner time. Dinner time starts with house number 5 up here. This one is 1 from you. I'm not discounted, so you're definitely getting it. I don't even have any burgers anyway. So that's going away. You get 15 for that, right?
Yes.
15.
Thank you.
Next house. 7 is a burger. Coming to you again. 15. Next house is 8. 3 beers, anybody? Yes?
Yep.
Who is it? So you're 0, you're
I'm
1,
I'm at 0.
you're minus 1.
-1.
You got 3 waitresses.
Yeah, so he
He gets
that.
Alright,
So there's 3 beer.
3 beer.
How much for that? Is it 14 apiece?
What's
Nine
this
apiece.
It's
CFO
not a
thing
piece.
that I have? This plus 50% to cash earned.
That
So-
happens at the end of the round. So keep
Well,
the
keep-
cash that
keep
you
your-
earn separate each round.
Yep.
Okay.
So you
that
just got
was
30 bucks.
That I'm glad I asked.
So you'll get 150% of 30. So just now.
Okay.
So
Yeah, just we'll do it at the end
Yep,
because he might
yep.
get more.
Yep.
so it's gonna be what's 9 times 3, which is
27. Yeah.
25, 6, 7.
Alright.
And if you don't. No one else has a CFO. So Pete, you just need to remember that. So that's 8. Number 10. Wait, 4. We missed 4.
Okay.
That's
4
the-
happens first, but it does matter for like. Okay, you both have enough beer. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So 4 is. I don't have any. Obviously, it's between you guys. Is closest to you.
I'm closest.
Yeah,
so
so
it's
2
He's
more.
closest to everything on the board.
Okay.
so that's gonna be
That's
9
another-
times 2, 18. I
You
give you
got
2 for 20.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. That was 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 is next actually. So this is another 2 to you.
Yep. 2.
You got another.
18.
You got another 2. There
Yep.
you go.
And then 10, 15, 16, 12. 12
Still done.
again.
Until he's out of beer. it's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's count these up then, right?
All right. So
How many beer do you have left? You have 5
I got
left,
1, 2, yeah, 1, 2,
You're doing
2.
great.
You have
3, 4,
and you can't deliver to the final.
and then you can't deliver, but
I
you
can't.
can, right?
Right,
So
last one.
4
4.
times 9,
36.
36. So I'll just give you 36.
Yeah.
20, 35,
Oh,
30.
jeez. I'm putting drinks with the food. Sorry, guys.
It's
Food with the
okay.
drinks.
I can separate them. And then this one, Johnny
So
Services,
2 for 30.
$30. There's your 30. 2 beer. That's gone. All done. Wait, we didn't do 18. So this is another for you, Pete.
And 13.
Sorry, where's 13?
Right here.
Okay. So
Those
first,
both go to Pete.
they both go to Pete.
He has 2 burgers, so
Yep.
Yep.
Burger. So it's another $30.
yep.
So how much did you make? 60?
Well, wait, because it happens after waitresses are paid, and that's the reason that it's
Got
done
it.
at the end.
Got it.
So, you
Well, plus all the rounding, right?
All right. So we're doing waitresses next. So we're done with the houses.
Yeah. So I get $3, $6, $9.
you get 15.
I get 15. I'll give you a 5 for 20. Thank you.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You didn't happen to have any waitresses, so it didn't actually matter for you, but
Right.
that's the correct order, I believe. So,
Pile of
So I have
Yeah.
60.
so you get another $30.
Oh, it's right
Yeah.
there.
You get 90 bucks total. Yep.
Okay.
Um,
And you can see that this is going to break. So why don't you
Wow.
trade in
next turn, right?
these for 100?
Okay. Wow, that broke.
It
And
goes so
you have
fast
100
at the
bucks, so
end.
why don't you give me 100 back for that?
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna get one turn where I mess people up, and then I'm gonna be way behind.
Yeah, I didn't quite have enough time to do what I wanted
Yeah.
to do. So
Okay. So that was dinner time. Then we do payday. Salaries.
Yep.
I got 1, 2, 3.
I've got
4,
3 guys that need a
5.
salary, but I've got a discount. So
So I need to pay $10 if I want to keep them all.
1, 2.
Do I not want to ditch anybody? No.
don't burn your brain too hard on it.
I'm gonna ditch the cart operator. That was a mistake.
I can ditch the pizza chef.
So he goes.
3. Pizza chef is going back, and I only need to pay $5. And that'll be the tiebreaker between second and third.
3,
Okay.
4, 5.
Anybody with us still? What do we got?
Let's see.
Here's my pay.
Okay.
Well, we've got 2. Yeah, I think this is the last round.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
here's that.
Final round inbound. That's payday. Marketing campaigns resolved. So we've got number 1 is definitely this,
Yep.
and it does 2 a pop, right?
And then put right.
So 2, 2, 2.
I have 1 beer left.
2. You should have 1 beer left.
Yes.
Or, unless you discarded it.
I did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that everybody?
Well, that's everybody for that.
For that one, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the airplane.
Then the airplane goes and pops off a pizza to deliver pizzas for everybody. You get a pizza. And you get a pizza. Oh no. Oh no.
Just leave it. You're gonna put it
I'm
on the
gonna-
house
I know,
anyways.
So in order to sell to those homes, you need both burgers
And pizza. This is my master plan
No, I
for
saw.
one turn.
I saw you do that. Yeah, that's why I hired a
right.
pizza person.
Also, you
9.
might sneak into 3rd place then.
That's my line. I'm gun him for 3rd. So that's that one. 9. This is 12. This is sorry. I was 6. This is 9. I should turn this to be the number facing the board, like we said. So this one loses a burger, and it puts the burger on these 2 houses. Then that's 16. This is 14.
You didn't do this one.
That's 12. No, that's the next one.
Oh, yeah.
That's infinite, so it just goes onto there. And then 14 does that. It's a billboard, and this is also a billboard. Last place it goes there.
So I should have taken
This one, 15 first, technically.
So 15's
and
done.
that pops off. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 is finished.
So I should have taken the discount manager
Yes.
because this is the last turn.
This is
But
the
I
last
didn't
turn.
look at how much money they were
I-
going to be
yeah.
making.
So that strategy, Eric, works because you know the bank's gonna break.
What works?
The fact that you blocked me from selling really
Well-
stalls me a turn.
Yes, and I'm going
Yeah.
to sell there.
He basically
I'm going to get a bunch of sales.
he gave Mike 1st place in order to get himself
Second.
3rd place.
Maybe second. I don't know. Well, you
He's
got
got a lot of money already.
Yeah, we'll see. You probably will almost
I'm
definitely
just
get
trying
it.
to understand the timing here.
This is my big payout, so
Yeah.
we'll see how good I do.
Do you get the +5 for each of those as well?
I do.
For both of them?
That's no,
Just for pizza.
just for pizza. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think I can catch up.
But you will probably get 3rd.
I'll think I might beat you. We'll see. Only because you didn't do the discount manager. Okay. That was marketing campaigns. We get rid of extra food and drink down to 10. Everybody. And milestones. Nobody hit any. Right?
of it.
Oh, I got first
Sorry,
airplane.
that one
I got first airplane campaign actually last turn.
Right, so you get 2 extra
I
slots.
get 2 extra slots for tiebreakers.
Right. Now we go into
2 extra
restructuring.
slots for tiebreakers.
Yeah, when determining the order of play, I act as if I have 2 free slots in addition to whatever else I have.
That's just at the beginning of the turn and everything. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So now we're doing our turns, right?
We're cleaning up at this point.
Yeah, we're doing the restructure.
Well,
So bad.
I don't know about you anymore. Or you. I don't know about anything anymore. I have to go rethink everything forever.
I don't think you have to think too hard.
This is is this the last turn? You think?
This will be the last turn, almost definitely.
Yeah. So that's the big thing for everybody watching is keeping in mind the bank size, because
It will break, right?
my strategy really was more of a long-term strategy, yet I don't think I even knew it was a long-term strategy when I started. I thought I could do it faster, and I actually picked the 100, which obviously ends the game earlier. So I should have gone for a 300 if I had realized that the strategy I was going to deploy took more time to get set up. Oh, well, so
All right, I'm all done.
has anybody paid $20 in salaries yet?
No,
No, I am one away from doing that.
I paid 5 last turn.
I paid 15.
And I paid 10 the turn before that. I think. I'm all set.
All right.
You all set?
All right.
You guys are thinking.
The runaway leader is taking the
I
most
know.
time to think about
This
it.
is what it happens.
Just make beer. That's all you need to do.
I'm trying to make beer. So easy. Okay.
It's interesting that our average.
So nothing with the amount of beer changed, Mike, just to help you out. So you
Yeah.
were one short of delivering to all houses. So
And
all
I
you need
have-
to, and you have one extra
Yeah,
now.
I
So
have
all you
extra.
need to do is produce the same amount of beer as you did last time.
I don't remember how much that was.
You could be.
And one pizza.
I can make a pizza.
You need
I
one
saw
pizza.
That. I saw that.
I suppose
For
it
that
doesn't
one?
Yeah.
matter. I suppose it doesn't matter. what
That's
I do.
assuming that I don't get that actually.
Can you get beer? Oh,
This is my master plan.
yeah. He's also got more waitresses than a
Oh, I know.
pricing
I'm totally.
manager. Or
I'm not
pricing,
in a-
yeah, pricing manager.
I'm not in a good situation.
You might get that one though, because you are closer.
So we're gonna do this.
Do you have 2 pricing managers?
No. Well, why? Does he have a pricing manager?
He does,
Oh.
and the -1. So if you, he'll probably get it, but you could take it.
I think I can eke him out a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, he is 2 away from it. Yes, so you league him out by 1, because I don't think he has the ability to get -3.
You know, it's considered rude to talk about a person in the third person when they're in the room.
He's not here.
He's
though.
not in the room.
He's physically here, but he's not
I
here.
am not.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I'll
Hopefully we didn't
I'll
just. We
just
got
say
that
People like
loud there.
that.
Hopefully we didn't clip the
Let's
audio.
keep alcohol here.
Yeah, whatever. It's okay.
And
Hey, we got a new subscriber.
sure, that
Nice.
might be a thing that we can do.
Warren.
Why not?
Cool.
All right.
Oh, we got Tim. We got another subscriber. We got another subscriber.
But you know what I didn't say at the beginning? I didn't tell people how to get to the Patreon.
I sent the link. Remember? In
Oh, that's
in
correct.
The chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hey, subscribe to the channel, guys. If you've made it this far, you get a cookie. Go get one and eat it. You deserve it. It's been a lot of hunger-based entertainment that you must need that.
Okay.
But yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you have any interest in Legend of the Five Rings, go check out the Meek Informant. It's our sister channel for the living card game Legend of the Five Rings. Yeah, shout out to we already kind of mentioned Maddie at Luxury Playstyle. Yeah. Any other big
Randy.
Randy?
Yep.
Patron 0.
All right.
All right.
So you guys ready?
Yeah. We got
The master plan. Let's see how it
Junior
shakes
Vice
out.
President releases the Aaron Boys and the Zeppelin.
Nice.
You didn't even need the Aaron Boys though.
That's okay.
Oh
The newly trained
no, you did play
Vice
them both last time,
Presidents.
didn't you?
What?
You did play them both last
I
time.
think I
didn't you?
had to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has her the whole.
Is this all fit? Yeah. Oh, I get the whole. Okay.
Oh, you did have it. I asked you if you had that, and you said no.
You said if I had multiple discount managers,
Oh.
and I said no, but I have that.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to lose $4 for everything that I. This is like just to guarantee that I get as much as I can,
Right.
but it won't be enough.
That helps Pete a little bit.
All right. So who's got free slots? I've got 2.
0.
0.
I'll go first.
0.
No. Okay.
Yep. And that
It
breaks
won't matter.
It breaks ties.
Yeah, ties, right? Yeah.
If you tie on waitresses,
Sure.
which you don't. So,
So-
it won't actually matter.
And
Oh,
then
4 waitresses. Yeah.
Yeah. A new vice president walked in with his
But the only thing,
army of waitresses.
the only thing you two are competing for, you win.
This
on
is that
anyways.
one spot right
Yeah.
there.
I think Splatter we need to re-release with some more gender neutral stuff going on here. Waiters can be included.
Yeah.
Although it wasn't the 50s,
Recruiting girls.
it was a different time. So I guess.
Yeah, it's thematic for the time that it represents.
Okay, so that's turn order, and then we go straight into order of business. I will go first. I can hire a person. I will hire. Doesn't really matter. It's going to end the game. I'll get a waitress, because sure. Actually, I'll get a kitchen trainer.
Basically,
If somehow this doesn't
anybody
end,
you don't have to pay is...
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
I have no training slots, so I'm not going to train. Then I go on to marketing campaigns. Can't do that. Nope. Food and drinks. Yes. So I'm going to get... what? What did I do? Why is that a
Did you
pizza
mean
cook?
to play a chef?
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be a pizza guy.
Oh, you don't have a...
I thought I had a burger cook. This was a burger cook. I got rid of my burger cook and I upgraded my kitchen trainee.
To be a burger.
It didn't do it.
Oh, we never actually have
Oh, so yeah, I'm totally screwed. Okay, well, I'll make a burger. I thought I had a burger. Thought I had a way to get a burger here, but I upgraded this thing to get the beer instead, and I totally forgot that. So this cart operator gives me 2 drinks from each source on the route, and I'm here. So I go. Oh, no, I can either get this one. I can't go and do both, right?
It's
It's an overpass. And I would miss it. I just saw tile, but it's actually...
There's overpasses, man.
You getcha.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get 2 beer. And that's food and drink. Wow. Okay, did a lot worse than I thought. New houses now. Done.
All right, recruit employees. I can recruit an employee. I'm going... The new VP really likes waitresses, so...
I did all this thinking I could make burgers, because I thought this was a burger cook.
Yeah.
But I did this instead.
No
and
trainers.
it was incorrect.
Marketing campaign, none. Get food and drink. So I got 2 errand boys. Each one will give me 1 alcohol.
It's a lot to hold.
So that
in
actually
mind.
really that makes it where I'm not sure who's going to end up winning, because that really
because I
helps Peter.
hurt Pete. No, I hurt Pete.
You hurt
he can
Mike.
He can make burgers.
You hurt Mike because he doesn't get that, but now Pete gets
Sure.
The
It's not
Zeppelin, it's saying where it was last time, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so it's 9 and
1, 2,
6,
3, 4,
right?
6, 7, 9. Yeah, 9, 6, correct.
9. You don't even need those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There we go. That's it. These are a thirsty neighborhood, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll put these all with these. Errand boys and Zeppelin resolved. That leaves me with my kitchen trainee, and he's going to learn how to make pizza for me. And then I have a burger cook, which gives me 3 burgers. Just because I didn't do the math, but it seemed like a good move to make.
Yeah, I mean, you have enough to feed every house on the board, as long as you can. Well, every house that you could potentially win. Yeah.
Place new houses, nope, and move things, nope. So I am done on my 9 to 5.
Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to make it up. I'm going to recruit
There's so many alcohol.
a management trainee.
Kirk, management training.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
It won't matter.
I mean,
I know.
But
I'm going
couldn't
to
end
go.
with
I'll
it
try to go
probably.
fast though.
No. Not trying to rush you. I'm just saying.
And what would the second one be? I guess it's all.
It literally does not matter.
Okay, so that's all my recruit.
Okay.
That's all my recruit, and then my guru. Now, can my guru turn this guy into a regional manager?
Yeah, but just keep in mind that if this does end this round, you're going to be paying an extra employee.
Yeah, and it's probably going to end this round.
So it may. I mean, it probably will, but if it doesn't,
That's 200.
Yeah.
Is that 200? I don't know. We may go for one more
We
round.
might go.
yeah, I guess it could go for one more.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So this is 100. That's 360.
Okay, yeah, actually, it
change.
might go one more round.
It might. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then
Thought
I
there
want my
was less
second
in there.
recruitment to be a kitchen
Well, then I should have
trainee.
recruited to
Upgraded
my
Wait,
pizza
okay, your second recruitment's going to
to
be
get
kitchen
the
training.
burger. Yeah,
Here you go.
And then I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna train him to be a regional manager.
So you are a trainee, so you can go up to this. Where's regional manager? I don't see
Regional's
it.
up here, so if you're going from here, it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You doing that?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, it's right here.
Under the local
It's
manager,
hid-
yep.
It's hidden. Here you
I'll
go.
do that, and then I'll use my regular trainer to bump up
That one's
this
going, right?
kitchen trainee to
This guy, yeah,
Get upgraded up.
Yep. And kitchen trainer's going to burger pizza.
pizza, right? You have a burger producing capability, right?
Yeah, I'll go to pizza. Why not?
Okay. Pizza cookie, yeah.
Okay, that's all my training. That's done. Then marketing campaigns. I got this guy. He'll do billboard somewhere. Now, where can he do this? Is this too big? Oh wait, I have a little one. I'll do this billboard there. 15. He'll do
That's a lot of money.
a couple burgers. Boom, boom.
It's gonna get really, really close.
Okay, that is my marketing campaign. Get food and drinks. I get 4 pizzas and 3 burgers. Thank you.
Because he has all those, yeah.
No placing of houses or gardens and no placing
Right.
restaurants.
So that's Johnny's turn now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna recruit a management trainee. I'm gonna train that management trainee into a luxury manager.
Price plus 10.
Yeah.
Really? You think you can lock somebody out?
No. The thing is that all I get is the leftovers anyways, so I might as well just
You get more money
get more
from
money
it?
from them.
Okay.
So, and then junior VP, I will upgrade into a regional manager with the coach.
How did you do the first upgrade? It was just one. Okay.
Yeah, it was just one.
Junior VP to regional manager.
Yeah, so the first one, I
So
used
next turn we'll get a couple new restaurants.
Yeah,
If
so
you,
that was my trainer, my recruit, and
Yep.
my coach. And
Truck.
then my truck driver will get me 6 beer and 3 lemonade. Almost all of which will get thrown away.
I should just keep these in stacks that, like, you guys just
Just grab
shuffle them back and forth.
9.
Yeah.
Little push.
Yeah. Push them to the
sticks.
edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. And then we do dinner time. So starting with 4 this time correctly? Yeah. 4. I've got 2 beer.
I also got 2 beer.
I also have a pricing manager and a discount manager.
All right, that brings you to what?
Oh, this is where
That's actually-
number matters because the other one's better for you, but you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yep.
But so I am
You're
1 away. You are 1 away.
Yep.
I am a -4,
on -2.
so I get it.
Yeah.
So I'm selling these each for $6, so I get $12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That didn't
take
work out
that.
well for you. So that helps you.
Yeah, because then this one will be yours.
Yeah, because it's
So you
uncontested.
undercut him,
Mhm.
but of course you're
But-
Yep. So that's 4. These both go away.
If he
Nope.
did that
Oh,
one,
yeah,
he could have
yeah.
made an extra
Right.
$6.
Oh.
So 12. 5 is next. Pizza and a burger. Again, I think this is me.
So
'cause
Pete's-
I'm 1 away.
You're 1 away. I am 1-2 away, but I'm again -4.
Yep.
I have no minus.
So I get both of those. This is the thing. It's like I'm gonna gobble up as much as I can produce, but I can't produce a lot because I thought I had more pizza coming.
Yeah.
So that is the pizza gets me 15, so it's 11, and then the burger gets me 6, so it's 17.
Yes, 17.
There's
There
17.
might be enough money left in the bank at the end of this.
So that's these 2. 6, 7, right?
Yep.
That's 8. So then this is going to Pete probably.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 4 away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
-2.
1, 2, 3, and so you get it,
Yeah.
right? Because he's 1, 2, 3 away. You are 1,
yeah, I
2,
didn't see your
3
direction.
away, not 4.
Nope, this
No,
one.
you're
This one.
going
I'm
this
sorry.
way.
Yeah, wait. 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Yep. -2.
Minus
So you
2.
get him pizza and a burger.
Pizza and a burger. 2 bits.
So -2,
8 each, so 16.
$16.
Oh, so nobody's gonna get to
No one's
deliver
gonna
to
get
that
that.
house.
So there's 16.
Thank you.
Remember to keep your money aside, Pete, when you do yours. So that was, we took it off. 6, 8. Triple beers are for you, right?
Yes. So let's just do all the beers
Yeah,
at once.
so
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Well,
8, 9.
how many do you have?
Well, you just want to go square by square?
Yeah, so
No,
3 on 8,
3 on 8, yep.
2 on 10.
2 on 10.
No.
No, we can't do
Nope,
that one.
Can't get that.
Well, that comes next, though.
It
Nobody
does,
can fulfill
but
that,
can't anyone
though.
fulfill it.
So we're just gonna skip it.
I
No.
use my pizza.
No, nobody
on
does that one.
7 on you.
15 is 2.
2,
16 is 2.
2. That's all the beer.
That's all the beer. How many do you get
So
for
it's
each?
9 times
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Eight.
7, 8, 9. 9 times 8, so that's
72.
72.
So we're definitely gonna still have.
Yeah, we have another round, huh? Okay, so 72. Any other houses left? Yes, 18. We skipped 13. But that's going to Pete.
Right. So the last two that are left are people.
No, Pete. Yeah, because I don't have any burgers left. So Pete, you are not discounted.
Nope.
You get 15 for the burger and 10, so it's 25.
Okay, so keep separate. Wait, and so
And then
that's
40.
these two.
And then yeah, 40 for that one.
And that's, what was that, 2 burgers and
2
a
burgers
pizza?
and a pizza, so it's 40. Oh yeah, your tokens.
Yeah.
Is
So
that all
that's
the houses?
65.
Oh, we didn't break. We
So
came pretty close.
You're gonna get another 32.
And he's gonna get his. Oh, you're. This is the bonus.
Oh no, sorry, we do that after waitresses.
Yeah, waitresses.
Oh, yeah.
So you get 5 for each. of
Waitresses. 20 for your waitresses.
I get 10.
I got it.
Okay.
37.
I get 3 for my waitress, which lets me cash in for a 5.
Oh, I think I gave you an extra 10.
Yeah, let me count. Okay, so this is how much I've made. This is the bonus you were
Well,
thinking of?
you get an extra. You get
I get 10
an extra
more on
10,
this.
right? So you're at 75,
Okay,
which means you get
and then I get 50%.
37. Right.
Okay.
So you get 37, right?
Okay, yes.
So 20, 30, 37.
Thank you.
So we have in the bank. Let's see, it's 25. $50, $70,
Yeah. All right. So marketing.
$75, $80.
Man, that screwed me up really bad. Thinking I had that pizza shop.
So there's $90 left in the bank.
And my card operator doesn't do squat for
And
me.
I throw away all my food.
Okay.
So
I keep
much.
mine. So wasteful.
much.
So marketing next. What is the order? These cover them all
There's
up.
a 1.
There's the 1, right? So tons of beer. Right, 2, 2, 2, 2. No, 2. You're done with that one. Then my plane is next. Distributing pizza to the world. And no. Then next comes whatever. These all just that pops off. So 14 comes off. This thing pops off. 16 comes off. This thing pops off. And 15.
You said
And is there
16
another one? This one goes with beer. So that's the triple beer. Done. Right?
What about
Right.
this one?
There's no.
You got the plane.
Oh, this thing. 1 and 1. I missed the mailbox. But they didn't fill up, so. Okay. So that's marketing. Then we do payday. Oh, so, well, we did waitresses, right?
Yep.
Payday. Payday was actually before marketing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna fire my coach.
4.
Actually, at this point.
coach is fine. 1 turn.
We only have 1 turn left.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
that
yeah.
game.
6.
Jeez. I'm gonna fire my pizza cook because I don't care about that one.
I'm gonna fire my junior vice president because all he does is point at people.
5, 10, 15.
So I'm at 1, 2, 3. I'm free. No, I don't pay anything out. Wow, we're so bad at this game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to eke out a
10.
third place here. Look at how much they
I
have.
know, it's comical compared to this. Like this. Just
I just
stacks.
paid 20 for what it's worth.
So you get your
the
first
trainer.
to pay 20 or more in salaries. So you can use multiple trainers to upgrade 1 person, which won't matter because it definitely will break this turn.
That's what I said last time.
Clean up. No. There's literally no way.
Yeah, I agree. So
Misjudged.
we're at 104. So
Discard extra food and back to restructuring. So start your engines, everybody. Johnny's got his already all picked out.
I've got a. I told you guys that my master plan was not masterful.
Okay, I don't need more
I think I would have done things a little bit differently. If I'd realized there was going to be an extra turn, I would not have taken the luxury manager. I think that's going to kill me. I don't think I'm going to sell anything.
All right, I'm done. You get a new, but the oh yeah, you need a market to it. The new house pops up immediately, but you still need a market to it.
It's not a house; it's a restaurant.
The establishment.
Oh, well, that's actually different. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, but I still won't win the.
I was thinking of the local manager or whatever. No, new business development. Place one house or garden.
Yeah, so my restaurant will open immediately, but he'll still win after including discounts.
Yep.
So
We good to flip, gentlemen, or no?
Almost.
I actually probably could have made a decent amount of money this turn if I had gotten the discount manager instead.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna get.
Um,
yeah, that was a big mistake.
sure.
Yep.
I'm done.
All right, flip them. Management trainees for me. Kitchen trainee. One a little different this time.
Bunch of waitresses.
I have 2 kitchen trainees. So I can get 2
This is
burgers.
ridiculous. There's no way I'm
Plus
delivering
10.
anything.
Did you do anything last time with it? Or no, you
I just got it
You
now,
got it,
thinking
yeah.
that I would have some leftovers to deliver,
Yeah.
but he now has so much extra already that there's
Yeah,
not going to be any
doesn't matter.
left over.
Okay, I have 2 free slots. Anybody else?
Negative.
I'll go first again. We keeping the same turn order?
I'll go second.
Yeah.
Or reversing it?
We're
We're keeping it.
keeping it, yeah.
Okay. Working 9 to 5. I'm going to recruit another kitchen trainee in case we have somehow another turn. I don't train anybody.
So,
I do make
the regional manager can't go
2
underneath
burgers
the
this time,
Oh, is he
Freedom
a
of weight.
manager?
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
I
he
get.
still goes up here?
So
Yeah.
just confirm for
Oh,
me.
okay.
Is there any way I can get
If
4
I
beer?
swap in with something else, I don't think anyone's gonna blame me.
What do you have?
I got a
Card
card
operator.
operator that goes 2. So 0,
No.
1, 2. No,
I didn't know. I thought he lost his
I could get this
manager
one.
because he
Nope.
No, I
loses
can't even
the
get that one. at all.
things
right
underneath.
That
Yeah,
is-
it's still
I
a
got 2 beer.
manager.
Yeah, that's why I got confused about that too earlier.
Now I understand why you asked that question.
Yeah, that's what. It's also the reason why I picked up
Ah.
an extra vice president,
Okay.
so I can keep my 3 and
Yep.
get the manager afterwards.
Great. I think I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Let's see. Recruit employees. I'm gonna grab myself a manager.
You're gonna just
Oh wait, no, I'm doing waitress.
you're gonna just
oh, no.
eke out a 3rd place win.
Think so?
Okay.
Oh, because you're not making any money.
I'm not making any, so you will definitely
Training,
beat
no
me.
training,
Fine.
initial marketing, nothing. I don't care about marketing. Okay, food and drinks. All right.
So when the bank breaks, you don't pay whatever. You would just fire everybody.
Yeah.
So 1
Well, I
for
don't have
this
to
guy
fire
here, the errand boy. And we said 9 and 6 for the Zeppelin for
Yep.
the route he's been taking.
Yeah.
2,
9,
3.
3, 4, 5. That's 6, 7, 8, 9 beer.
Thank you. All right, Zeppelin's been resolved, and then I'm gonna want 2 pizzas for my kitchen trainees. So thank you.
Yep.
That's all my food. And then I'm not placing new houses, and I'm not gonna go and do restaurants. So I am done.
Then is Pete.
I'm just gonna try to end this game quickly.
Oh,
so,
my apologies. I have another kitchen trainee, so let's grab a 3rd pizza.
Just grab one up.
this game's ending this turn,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not gonna bother recruitment.
Don't recruit.
No marketing, blah blah blah. So it's just a matter of what I produce, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I get 6 pizzas and 4 burgers.
There's your 6 pizzas. Get up here, pizza. There's 6 pizzas. There's 4 burgers.
Okay, there's
No drinks, and you're done.
Okay. I just get 6 beer and 3 lemonade,
6
all
beer.
of which will be thrown away again.
Cool. There's your lemonade. Whoops, I moved the map. Too much of a hurry. All right. This would be a tragedy to move. Excellent, excellent. We're done with working 9 to 5. Dinner time. The big money, starting with.
Now I have to do by numbers. This is the important part.
This
right?
is actually very important.
5.
5 goes first, or 4? 4 goes first. So this will be my 2 beer again, probably.
I'm over by 1, unless you did the same game that you did last time.
I have -3.
I have -2.
And you're both 1 away.
So I would
So
get it.
-3 gets it. Yep.
So I'm going to sell them for, in this case, $7 a piece. So it's 14 this time. So I'm just going to give back $1.
Close.
And then, yeah, I got rid of my beer.
now
So
5.
4, 5 is a beer and a pizza. I think this will be me.
I am 1. Yeah, if you're in there, yeah, you definitely beat me out.
You're both 2 away.
I am 1-2, and I'm
Yep.
again a -3. The pizza gives me 15, so it's 12, and then this one is -3, so it's 7. So that is 19.
All right.
Take
So
another one.
one
Take a
back
20.
for a 20. Then is number 7 or 6 in here
Well,
somewhere.
that was you last time. Is that still you?
It's 7.
Unless
So,
you can fill it, because last time just you and me could
so
fill
I'm
it.
1-2. I can fill it because I got an extra burger this turn.
1, 2, 3,
okay.
4. Yeah, I'm like 5 away. So
Right.
that's
So I
yours.
get it again for another 19.
Yep.
20. Get back a 1.
Yep.
And that's all I'm gonna fulfill. So because everything else has stuff I don't have.
8 is next.
8 is next. Triple beers are you. So we're doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, how much beer do you have?
These are all my beers right here.
So you have enough, so just take all.
8.
5,
10.
6, 7, 8.
12 is next. You have a pizza this time.
Make
So
a
what is-
killing on that beer, man?
All right,
So
12. Well, let's just count it all
The
up.
one you just did. How many beers?
2.
Was that? 2 beers for that,
Yeah.
plus a pizza.
13 we'll do next.
You have enough beer, just take all the beer off.
Well, so who's doing
We'll do it by
13?
order. I am.
We'll do the numbers at
1,
the end.
2. I'm 3 away with -2.
But instead of doing that, let's just get rid of all the
Sure.
beer because he's the only one that can do beer, and then we can
2.
resolve the last 2.
Okay.
1,
I do
2.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beer at $8 a beer. So 88
8, 9,
plus
11.
10 for your pizza.
Is it $8
sorry.
a beer? Doesn't he get the bonus?
It's
No, he
no
does not
no
get the bonus.
bonuses.
Okay.
It's 8 on everything.
So it's okay. So it's
88.
$89.
Why is
Oh,
it
sorry,
89?
sorry. 90.
What is it?
96. Right?
No, it's 8 on
88
everything.
plus whatever for the pizza.
Yeah, 96, right?
Yeah, 80 yen. So 88 plus 8 is 96. So
Yeah.
that maybe just everything. that's
So
left.
the bank's broken. So
we just
let's
keep
pay him
paying
out.
out.
Yeah, let's pay him
Oh, you
out.
do keep paying
Yeah.
that?
So
Oh,
give me
It's
$4.
just the trigger to the end game. That's supposed to
it's
snap
just a
it.
trigger.
Here you go.
So it's not okay.
All right, now we can resolve the last 2. So 13 is between
Done.
the 2 of you.
Me too.
1, 2. I'm 3 away at -2.
He's 2 away.
And you have -0, so it's yours. So you get.
That was a pizza and
Pizza
this
and a
one.
beer.
1, 1.
So it's 8 again.
Yeah,
8 and
16 altogether.
16.
And then Pete gets the last one because he's the only one.
Give him 16. Oh, I get him 16.
He's the only one that can fulfill it. You get how much for these? For burgers? It's 2 burgers.
15 each for the burger.
So 30 for the burgers.
And 10
These
for
have
the
been
pizza.
resolved.
So there's 40. Plus,
Keep that separate.
yeah, we'll do waitresses after.
Wow. We didn't win.
No.
Beginner's luck.
So Mike definitely won.
Well, let's count. Right?
Well, we
That's
gotta
the
do.
end of the game.
We gotta do waitresses.
Oh, it's true. I get $6.
And then
I get
and he's
10.
gonna get his extra, so you get 10.
Yep. And then
How much do
you
you
get
get?
20.
20.
Here's a 20.
Thank you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have 50, so I get another 25.
Yep. So 25.
Okay.
All right. You want to cash in your 20s for hundreds,
For sure.
or just count everything up? Because that's the end of the game. So
I got $97. What do you got?
75.
Woo!
I had 75 after
Third
the
place,
second,
third
second or third turn, and didn't get anything else.
Never moved again.
406.
Wow. So this is pretty common, I think, in this game, is to have somebody. It's very feast or famine.
Yeah.
Somebody kicks butt because they have this lockdown strategy that you cannot crack.
Or you just things lined up, and
Yeah.
so you just run away with
So
it. Yeah.
I thought you were going for a Zeppelin.
Would have been smarter.
And if you had gotten Zeppelin,
Yes.
I would have been getting deliveries down here, and you would have been getting them up there, and Mike would have had a much harder time getting as many beers.
All you had to do was change the
1,
need for the
2,
houses around there. Also, you put
300.
some other food in there, then I have to start working on both.
I couldn't make food.
40.
I could only make
Okay.
drinks. So
Well, so the impossible part about that is that this radio tower is doing 2 every turn.
Yeah.
So
I had 347.
yes, you could have done 1 more
no,
in these.
when I did that, the only thing I could have changed it to was drinks because that's all I could get, and I could have maybe made it harder for you to get Coke, but it wouldn't have helped me much. So early on, I thought that Eric was going to go get Zeppelin, so I was thinking beers were safe because you would have been able to get like 4 beers a turn or something,
Yeah.
which wouldn't have been too bad.
But
But
as
then
soon
when
as
he
you put
when
the
he
resources-
got then when you got the Zeppelin, Eric stopped going for the Zeppelin after like this second turn.
Yeah, I just wanted to get a little beer, but I thought that this cart operator was going to get me 1-2, but I didn't look at the routes.
Yeah.
I messed up with the card operator also.
Yeah.
That was
So-
my big mistake.
So
I messed up going for. So actually, I think my biggest mistake was the reserve cards. I went for 100. If I had done a 300, we would have had a couple more rounds,
And you might have
potentially,
been able to catch
and
it.
I think I would have just been able to get that engine going enough
to get to
to
the
be
third
able
place.
to be able to start snagging all the beers that he was getting.
Yeah, but at that point, it's a very
Yeah.
big lead, right?
So that was a big mistake, and then generally not following my advice for the two
Yeah,
strongest
why'd you start the
two
game?
strongest openings because everybody was doing the same thing.
Well, as soon
Yeah,
as you
I know.
put down that,
we should have done the
that
trainer,
billboard,
I think.
Maybe.
as soon as you put down that billboard, it's like, okay, this house is always going to want a beer. I was like, okay, I just need to go and figure out a way to undersell you. And then getting that perk for first to lowest price permanently, yeah, you get one less, but you're winning out on ties. I think really helped out with this.
That was a
setup.
killer because there was one round where we were tied in several spots.
Yeah.
And you got to deliver.
Do you go by Mike or Michael?
Either.
Okay. I don't know if you have a preference.
So
You also just put down Dwyer also. That's my own high school name. All my friends from the gaming group will call me by Dwyer also.
Oh, Dwyer.
Yeah, my last name.
all right. So Eric and I have played this. We obviously like it a lot. It's one of my probably top 5 games,
Yep.
if not higher on the list. What do you two think?
Who's your score?
I think this is a tough game if you've got experienced players with novices.
406.
It's going to be rough
Except
for
the
the
two
novices.
experienced
you
players.
were- and you guys crushed us.
I mean,
He means good experienced players.
Oh,
I just
caveat.
mean like people who know like the back of their hand. I don't see how a new player could really do well at this. So maybe there'd be some training games. It's not to say it's a bad game, but you're going to have to like.
Right. So the rule book suggests that you play without the milestones to start because it's a little bit less punishing, and the experienced players can't take advantage of that as much. And there's also a new expansion that just came out called Food Chain Magnate Catch-up
mechanisms and other
Catch-up
stuff or
with like
something.
like ketchup.
Oh, I get you.
But I think it has some ways of it's a catch-up mechanism where if you're losing, you can come back. So trying to mitigate that a little bit because they know that that's sort of a thing. But it's sort of, I agree. That's a concern some people might have. But it's something that like it's almost chess-like eventually when you get playing with people who know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
no,
really
absolutely. It's just that I guess
Yeah.
I say that not as a criticism, but just as hey, you should be
A note.
aware.
Yeah.
Deep. Yeah.
It takes
Because this is a game that multiple plays will really benefit, and there's a lot of meat to this game.
So splatter games, I think,
Pun
are
intended.
generally
In
like
general.
that. Splatter games, typically, you need to play them multiple times to really grok everything.
Same with 18xx, like we're gonna come
Right.
with next, right? I don't know that's my jam. I really love that. Like I got,
But
my
I
butt
like
kicked,
this
but-
game. First game, I
Yeah.
enjoyed this game. It didn't. You absolutely do need to watch some videos or something before. If you just come into this cold, you're going to be hurt.
If you don't have someone who knows what they're doing, like we
Yeah.
played this game. Let's see, the stream is now 3 hours and 47 minutes, including a full teach. That was like 30 or 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
About a 3-hour game for 4 people, 2 new players.
That's good.
Not too bad.
No, that's not.
I think the key to introducing new players to this game too, I'm going to pat myself on the back, but this wasn't really my idea,
Good job.
is to tell people what some strong opening strategies are. Because if you give somebody no
Right.
advice at the beginning of their first game,
If you buy 2 management training or whatever,
yeah,
like
your
management
first turn sets
You
the
get
stage for the rest
frustrated.
of the game, right? Because the milestones, what you do on your first turn determines which milestones you get locked out of in the second turn.
Right.
So if you don't get told, choose one of these 2 options, you're probably gonna sink instead of swim. So
Also, if everybody does stuff wrong, and like not one of those opening strategies, then the game just takes longer to get going.
right, like the second turn is the one that sets the stage. If everybody does the wrong, once the milestones start going away, that's when things start happening. So typically if you're playing with experienced players, the milestones start to get gobbled up in the second or third turn.
Right. So the other thing I think is they introduced, another they added some new roles that add instead of those 2 options really.
There's a whole different milestone
There's
sheet.
new milestones which changed the opening strategies a lot. So if
I
you're,
think
if you've been
that-
playing this for a while and you're sort of tired of those, then
Yeah.
that's something to look into.
That's probably, in my opinion, the best. It's the simplest, but I think it's the best module that expansion adds.
Yeah.
So, Mike, you just won. You actually came in saying I didn't have a chance to check out the rules or
really
watch a
didn't.
video or anything, so you didn't know anything coming in. What do you think?
Nah, I kind of pulled in my history of tabletop games of action economy, and the vice presidents and all that were the ones that would give you all the actions essentially, which is all the other people you hire. I think I spread them out all three together, so I kind of like, okay, I'll pay $5, and the trainee will become the junior vice president. I'll get 3 cards to play. I think it's more cost effective just to pick one, like you did, Pete, kind of, and it's boost that up because.
This arrived because I had the guru.
Yeah, again,
Which is a
training
huge-
is huge. Yeah.
Yeah, training's really
So
big.
being able to look at the flow chart and kind of understand or get a general idea of, okay, we're starting humble beginnings. Where do I want to go and how do I want to get there? Again, it's probably a barrier for starting the game. I wish we had a chance to go and spread out and do create more businesses to try that out. But for me to do that, you would have had to sacrifice one of your VPs for one round, and I wasn't willing to do that. But no, I like it. I mean, there's a lot of mechanics in there. Like I didn't even touch doing the marketing, and I can see by Pete here getting hand over fist with 15 per pizza you sold, per burger you sold. That's a huge way.
What was your
to
win score,
do.
Pete? You didn't win, right? But what did was
Technically,
347, I think.
Nice.
technically we skipped my final turn. So if you wanted to see a new restaurant go out, it won't have changed any of the deliveries.
Yeah.
But hey,
There
we got
it
a
is.
second restaurant in the
Yeah,
game.
there you go.
It didn't change anything?
No, because I had the
Yeah.
plus 10 here.
It's 347.
Oh, because you hamstrung
Yeah.
yourself with the extra weight. You were running with weighted clothes. Nice.
Yeah, I think after turn 3, when pretty much all the benefits you can earn have been burnt extinguished, at that point you can start thinking about, okay, long term, what you want to do. No, I liked it. I did very well on it, so I'm willing to play it again and try a different strategy next time. Probably focus more on building.
That's usually Eric's litmus test for whether or not he'll play a game again too.
Yeah.
But I lose?
He said I won, so I'll play it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Oh,
you, right?
Or said I did well, so I'll play it again.
So that's
you
what you're saying?
once jokingly said you like games
I like-
that you win.
Well, I think that's true generally.
Yeah.
Like if you win, you're more biased towards liking a game usually.
Yeah.
And now, another thing that caught up and keep an eye on when placing the board is really make sure that where the overpasses are. That got us caught off guard a couple times.
Yeah. So
And
originally I saw all these drinks here, and I'm thinking I can eventually get to the point where I can get all of these drinks.
Yeah.
But with the overpass, couldn't turn there. Couldn't really do what I originally thought I was going to be able to do.
Yeah.
So those overpasses, you definitely have to watch out for those for sure.
Yeah, and be able to put restaurants right in the intersection so you can go over the overpass.
Yeah,
That's
being
a good
being one of the
strategy.
first two to place a restaurant and getting
Yeah.
to pick those, that was huge for both of you.
Yeah, except I
you
squandered it somehow.
you ended up in a bad position anyways. But had you had, I think it was because you didn't have enough.
Stuff.
Yeah,
You couldn't
actually, I
make
think it
the
was.
stuff
I think you got your discount guys too late because you actually started delivering a lot in the last couple turns.
Yeah.
But then it was the struggle of getting the discount and also producing enough.
Yeah.
And then like with the addition of the drinks, that like I had no
You
footing
know,
in
like
drinks, and then I was getting into that too late.
Yeah.
And then I thought I had those.
So you know what I
burgers.
thought you were going to do, which would have been awesome, is I thought you were going to put a radio campaign out here to get pizza everywhere.
That would have been much
Yeah.
better.
That
And then
would've
Mike
been
would have been screwed.
Right. I didn't even think
You
about
would've
that.
brought me down to maybe getting 3 buy-ins per
Yeah.
round.
So that's the kind of thing is like this was my 4th I think play of this game, and I don't think I've ever seen a garden comp ever like
I was
new
gonna ask you
restaurants.
that.
New restaurants barely ever happen, but like
not
that's
enough
just our
time.
group because we've seen what we've seen. We're biased towards playing towards those things.
We've also,
I'm sure there's 100
I
different
think,
strategies.
always had a new player. We had one game where we'd all played before.
Yeah.
But we've almost always had a short game. We've never had everybody put 300 in. Gardens, things like that, I think are probably new restaurants, probably happen more in longer games.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but that's my guess is that those things are typically better suited for long-term strategies.
Well, it's 1:30. We have an hour before
Yep.
the next game. I think it's unless you have final thoughts.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love the game. I already told you guys it's in my top 5, if not my top 3. So I'll play this anytime somebody wants to play.
Really good. It's really good.
So maybe
Well,
we'll even
sign
try
me up
streaming it
If
again.
you guys are looking for another player.
Yeah, maybe we'll
How
do
many people does this play?
Up to five.
That's fine. And
Is there a sweet number of players for this? Or?
I think it scales
it's
really
good at
well.
everything. 2 is good.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
2 is like chess.
So it scales well.
So I know we're trying to get some variety in for our stream, especially with the channel being new, but maybe at some point we'll do a restream of this with everybody having experience and do hey, this is
probably
the
with a few more games on our belts before then too. So.
right. So all right. Well, thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you if you want to see 1889. We will see you in an hour.
Just under an hour.
Nope, just over. We're starting at 2:30.
That's true.
So.
2:30. Yeah. See you then.
All right. Thanks everyone.
See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.